sport fans watching around the world. This is the moment you've all been waiting for.
Let's get straight into the episode.
Yeah, we heading for the sun. Charlie got my high, I ain't tripping for the funds. Yeah, I won't start, I ain't tripping, I'm a stunt.
Alright y'all, today's a Monday and Mondays are for Docs. Thank you for clicking or tapping in at start today's spew. You already know who it is, you've read the title of the intro. Welcome you back to the Doxcast for the second time round. I'm proud to be sitting down again with Moeydoworry.
Thank you for having me. Third time round, technically.
Shit. Yeah, it is third time round. Yeah. Alright, bro. My most told story on the podcast of all time is the time I forgot to turn the cameras on.
Was that the only time?
That was the only time.
I feel special.
Yeah. But don't get me wrong, I've made bare mistakes since then. I've forgotten mics at least 3 or 4. I've forgotten everything, bro.
Bro, I'm 5-6 years into YouTube. I still make mistakes sometimes, bro. Not as many you learn. Like I triple check everything now, but to this day, sometimes like something just fucks up or some shit, bro.
Yeah. You can't avoid it, hey. You can't avoid it.
It just happens, yeah.
I got a checklist now, and to be honest, I have you to thank for it because when you came over and I did forget the cameras, I decided in that moment things have got to change. You know what I mean? So every week I'll just add something new to it, and it's
Just run down the checklist, make sure it's all good.
Click. Yeah, it's mad. The one thing that was pissing me off for ages is because everything was linked up to my my iPhone. So I'd get a text message and then it would go ding, 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 ding.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. And then the person sitting there was like reading my text for ages. I didn't realize.
Oh, off the iPad.
Oh, my God. I was like, no way.
Any like juicy ones pop up?
Yeah. I was like, oh no, so embarrassing. Me being real sweet to my missus and stuff, you know, being cheesy, and then she'll send something cheesy back, and they're like,
How long have you been with your missus?
I've been with my missus now 6 months, I'd say. 6 months.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's
Going
still
well?
fresh. Yeah, going really well.
That was good to hear.
What about yourself? Any missus?
Ooh.
Hey, you said anything goes.
No, anything goes. I've been seeing someone,
Yeah,
But like,
nice.
I'm going to see her after this, be 5th date in a row, which is big for me, bro.
Yeah, nice.
I usually don't make it past 1 date. So
Yeah, nice.
that's a good sign.
Yeah, great side, bro.
So
great
far,
side.
so good, yeah.
Oh, man, I love the early days in a relationship, bro. Any type of, even dating in the early days, it's like, you get so nervous, butterflies.
Yeah. You're like, your feet start kicking.
Yeah, you're like, what am I going to wear? You're like, oh, I'm going to get a haircut the day before.
Bro, every time.
Yeah.
I don't think she's seen me without a fade, bro.
Yeah, bro. Just wait, 6 months in, like I am. I didn't get a haircut until the other day. I think I went 3.5 weeks. The longest I'd ever gone in my life was a week before that. I got to 3.5 weeks. I'm like, I know what depression is. Like,
Bro.
I can't get worse than this.
I grew out my hair last year.
Yeah.
I went 10 months just growing it out. I got tapers, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, my mental health was going down. I swear to God, it was not good. I got to the point where I could almost tie it up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it looks like shit. I was just waiting to cut it off. Buzzed it, bro. I'm like, fuck that. Never again. I just had to see what I look like with long hair because I've had every other kind of haircut, comb over, little tapers, buzz. I'm like, I needed to see long hair.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. All right, sweet, bro. It's so much maintenance.
Oh my bro.
Both of my brothers have long hair.
Yeah.
They love it. I'm like, all right, I didn't love it. It wasn't enough to, bro, the conditioning and shit, bro. Oh, I didn't know women do it. Oh my God, I can't do it.
Bro, I had long hair twice in my life.
Yeah.
One time was almost halfway down my back.
Shit.
It was long. And then another time it was like from the front. Like, well, the first time was like mullet length, but it was still long at the front as well. Then the second time was just from I called it a frontlet. I think it's what it's called, a frontlet. When the hair starts from here and you don't have any. I don't know.
Frontlet.
And then you have no hair here. And that was like probably like a quarter down my back. Both times, eventually I'm just like, shave it.
Get over it.
Oh my God.
How much easier is just shorter hair, bro?
Oh, my life is so much better. I have so much time for activities, bro.
Bro, it took me from getting like 10 minutes to get ready, which isn't long for a guy.
Yeah.
But for me, that was long. To now shower, clothes on, that's it, bro. I don't even have to put the beat down a bit. I'm done, bro.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, good job. But you still have a short hair. Don't get me wrong, I think your long hair kind of suited as well.
It wasn't bad. I think I do look better with shorter hair.
Yeah,
It's
you're saying it, and I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm glad I've seen the photos because I would have thought it was fucking this terrible, you know? But it wasn't too bad.
It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't worth it.
Yeah. Well, bro, I think, in my opinion, I want to know what you think too. I think you've had a pretty big year in social media or making content in general. I actually just watched our intro like not that long, call it like half an hour ago.
Oh yeah.
And I remember doing like a stats of like he's got this many followers on YouTube.
Oh
and TikTok
yeah.
and all
Oh
that.
shit. I'm gonna see how much I've
Bro,
actually.
you've grown on YouTube over 3,000.
Oh,
You've
yeah.
grown on TikTok 30,000 on the main one.
TikTok's been doing
Yeah,
decent. Yeah.
And then you've also grown, I think, between 3,000 to 5,000 on Instagram as well. So
Instagram's been picking up recently. The Reels have
Yeah.
been kicking off. No, yeah.
Good, bro,
that
that's
was only like, only like 3,000 to 5,000.
Yeah.
That's only like this year.
oh really?
I was like steady for a long time. Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
then recently it's just been popping off. Like it only took a few reels to get like a few million.
Yeah.
And it's
2
just
million.
there was one reel. I did like a, I don't know if you saw it. It was like a Brock Lesnar and his daughter.
Yeah.
You see that one,
yeah.
bro? That one, I think got over 5 mil. Big in America, popped off.
Wow.
I'm still getting like likes and shit now.
Wow.
Like thousands of followers from that.
Wow.
Great, yeah. Instagram's crazy.
So what? So you reckon that was the big thing that created the Instagram? So is it kind of like a bit not lucky because you have to obviously stay with the consistency
Yeah.
and make goodness, but every now and then you might just get one that hits the page.
Yeah. Like now they're all doing like they all do pretty well, but like one big one like that, and I just especially because it hit big in America.
Yeah.
Such a big audience there. It's just been doing like mad.
Yeah, it's mad.
When
So-
did we do the last podcast? That was
only episode 8, dudes. I have to thank you a lot for being one of the very first people.
Oh,
to
it was
come
only
on.
8?
Yeah, I was only episode
Shit.
8. This is 83.
80. Oh wow, you've been
Yeah.
going hard.
Yeah, haven't missed a week since.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, every Monday. Yeah,
Shit, you haven't missed a week.
haven't missed a week.
That's
yet.
crazy.
Yeah,
So that was 2022.
yeah, it would have been. Yeah, it would have been. So it would have been just over a year and a half or so. Yeah, well, not even. Maybe a year
would
and
have
a couple
been-
months.
It would have been like around November time, I think. 'Cause that's like when I revealed my face at that point,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I think that's when I first lost a lot of weight.
yeah.
yeah.
It was.
I've put on a bit now.
Yeah, bro, yeah. I actually made a note of it just before because there's a few things I was going to get to. One of them was the football GDS event. Is that what it was called?
Oh, the charity match.
Charity
Yeah.
match. And I seen you put up the photo of the trophy, and I was like, "This ain't the same guy, right?" I was like, "I guess it's the same guy."
Bro,
yeah?
with that, because I was so strict for a year and a half, didn't cheat. I might have tasted a bit of cake here and there, completely like full on.
Yeah.
And then I just finished my cut in May last year. I'm like, bro, I just want to eat. I missed my mum's. It wasn't even like going out eating Maccas and shit. It was just I missed home cooking.
I remember you telling me.
I didn't eat
yeah.
my mom's. I didn't eat my grandma's. Nothing. I'm like, bro, I just want to eat. So I just started eating. Not like crazy, but like I've pretty much dirty boxed. I'm still training and shit. I haven't missed training.
Yeah.
And I've kind of like dirty bulked for like since like May last year. So almost a year. I've just
Yeah.
been like so. I haven't done too bad considering I've
not
been eating
bad,
shit
not-
for a year.
Yeah.
I was
Eating
alright.
whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
So
good
it's-
life. All bought and paid for, bro. I love it.
Yeah. But now I'm like, all right, I need to get back to lean.
Yeah, nice.
But I don't think I'd dirty bulk again. It wasn't worth it. Like,
Yeah,
it was
I've
good to do it once, and I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, back to lean, like clean bulk and shit.
When I was younger, I used to do the full intense versions of the dirty bulking and then the cutting and then dirty bulking. Now I just limit myself now. I'm not allowed to eat more than twice a day. One
Really?
massive meal, one little meal.
Shit.
By little meal, it's probably an average meal. But the other meal is a big meal. you
Only
know?
twice, or like lunch and dinner, like you.
Because I work nights, so I.
Oh, you still do that?
Yeah, I
Still
still do
nights?
that. Yeah, so I eat at like 7 p.m. and then again at 1:30 in the morning.
Shit.
So 7 p.m. is like a feast. Like,
Yeah,
oh, man.
big meal.
If we go to the pub, it's like 2 entrees of garlic bread, like a lamb shanks and a ribs. You know,
That's a feast.
It's a
That's
feast.
good.
It hurts my pocket, but like it's worth it. You know what I mean? I'm losing weight somewhere, but I'm getting it somewhere else. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I find it. I'm not even trying to. I'm just trying to get back into the gym. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not that good at staying consistent. I have been trying, but I just feel better eating minimal.
Yeah?
Feel way better. Yeah.
When I like went overboard with some of the eating, I feel like shit. You're like, fuck this, bro. But now like I've been back into like the dieting now of like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Lost
yeah,
a couple
yeah.
kilos in 2 weeks. So that's
Oh,
not bad.
yeah,
Yeah,
good.
But like I gotta be back strict. I was like not counting calories for a bit, macros. And I was just like, because I knew what to eat because I've done it for so long. But then because I'm not tracking it, I'll just be like, I'll just have a bite of this, bite of that. But now I put in my MyFitnessPal. It's locked
Yeah.
in. I can't go over or under. That's it.
Nice. Good work. Good
Gotta
work.
get back into the discipline now.
Yeah, my missus would like always have food for me when I come home on the Friday because I work in Canberra, so I live there
Oh,
through the week and come back
shit.
here for podcasts and see my missus and that.
Mm.
So she'll always have food for me Friday. I'll come home, I'll smash dinner, and then she'll go to sleep. But I'm still used to night, so I'm up till I don't know 2-3 o'clock in the morning just finding something to do.
Yeah.
And then like the other week there was a cake in the fridge. And I'm like, I'll have a slice, you know. I smashed like a whole cake. Woke up the next day, I felt so bad.
What kind of
bro.
cake?
It was like for her son's birthday. It was like it was the most delicious, fluffy white cake with, I mean, like an extravagant amount of icing sugar and lollies and all these flavors on top.
The
bro.
icing's good, eh?
Oh,
All that sugar.
God, cream, so much cream in there. I smashed this cake.
That's a good shit.
And then I felt bad the next day. I felt sick. And then just this Friday, again, I got to like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, pizza and a garlic bread won't hurt. So I Domino'sed it. It came and I was like, I ate the whole thing. And then she woke up I was still asleep when she woke up. And I woke up, I said, I don't feel well. She goes, I don't feel bad for you. I see what's on the bench. and because I left a slice, now the I'll beat the name out. But now my son's had pizza for breakfast.
So now he's having pizza for breakfast. And now she's like, it's your fault.
Yeah, it's my fault. Yeah, I don't feel bad for you. You do it to yourself. Yeah, but yeah, I just feel good having minimal. When you are doing your strictness, or even if you're not, do you try and incorporate like multivitamins and like any what do they call it, nootropics or anything like that?
Not too much. I take like fish oil and stuff just for normal health, and I just make sure to eat my fiber because I don't eat I eat carbs, but not enough for my daily fiber, so it fucks your stomach and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just have a bit of I just have straight like bran in the
Yeah,
morning
okay.
with I get like protein shake. I make it into like my milk for the cereal, and just have that every morning, and then pretty much I'm good with that. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Drink my water, and I'm good.
I remember when I was like 17, I think, or maybe I just turned 18. Me and the boys all got on a cycle. We were going to the gym together.
Yeah.
And we were just like, let's gain as much weight as we can, as fast as we can. And I went from weighing like 68, 69, I was very skinny, to weighing 95 by the end of it.
How long?
That was 2 cycles, so I was probably like, including the gap in between, call it like 25 weeks or so,
Wow.
you know? And then for what I'd take to work, I get a 3 litre milk. I'd scull some in the morning, so I have a little bit of gap. I'd have like 9 scoops of protein, a
9.
cup of oats, 2 big tablespoons of peanut butter.
Shit.
And I'd
Shake
actually
it
put it in the NutriBullet, and then I have to pour 'em. I had to have
pour it
an
back
empty
in.
one and a good one. I'd have to like pour them from one to the other. I'd take this thing around all day, drinking, always eating. Oh, I've never felt as sick as I felt doing that. It was the worst.
Bro, going on I've bulked, but that's like next level shit. I was feeling
so
sick on a bulk. That's like, I'd throw up, bro. I don't know how you did that.
I had like 12 eggs for breakfast every day. So I'd go, when I did my groceries, it was massive. It was
Expensive,
ridiculous. It was so dumb.
That's the good thing about a cut. It's cheap.
Yeah.
It's not expensive.
Yeah, you save heaps of
A
money.
lot
eh?
of money.
Yeah. Nah, it was cool. Well, I'm glad you're back on trying to do the fitness journey again. Are you going to try and do another cut? Is that what your goal is?
Yeah,
or-
yeah. I've still been I'm probably gonna look sick after this because I've bulked. I've gotten like a lot stronger.
Yeah.
I just wasn't eating properly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna cut again back to like abs and then lean bulk again and just I've loved the training. Like I've never stopped that. I'm just happy I didn't stop training. It would have been really bad if I did. It would have been a lot worse. Yeah. I've been maintaining a little bit. Yeah.
I love training, bro. You know what I love the most? Sauna. Sauna is my favorite
Sauna?
part of every week. Yeah.
But I don't like saunas.
You don't like?
I hate breathing in hot air.
Yeah.
I love ice baths.
Yeah.
I
okay.
love the cold.
I
Yeah.
hate ice baths, but I love the fact that I do them sometimes. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah. But I
I
hate
feel
them.
I feel amazing after it. It's like
Yeah.
fucking the adrenaline is so good.
Oh, bro, I get that after a sauna bar because my new goal is like 30 minutes. So once you get out and you have to have a cold shower and then I get in the pool, I feel like I'm just like intoxicated. You know?
Yeah?
Like my head's so light. I feel
I
like
think I
I'm
have to give
floating.
saunas another go. I haven't done them in ages, but like I tried it. I hate stuff like the heat. I hate breathing in heat.
Yeah. An infrared sauna is probably better for the breathing. A cold sauna is like, it's intense.
Yeah.
You can't even breathe through your nose.
Bro, you can't breathe.
Yeah.
Like it gives me like anxiety. Like I know I'm breathing, but it just doesn't feel like air. It's just like fire in my nose, man. Like what the fuck is this?
But I'd say infrared if I was to recommend. Like, do you have any City Cave near where you live?
Yeah.
City Cave's really nice for sauna.
I had my mum got a, what do you call it? Like a voucher for there, but she didn't need it. She'd already been there. So I did the
float
salt
tank?
pools.
Oh, the isolation. Yeah.
That was fucking, that was trippy, bro. I was like just in another world with that shit, bro.
I did that before too. I did it once or twice, and it's funny because you're floating in it, right? And then like I remember the first time I went in there, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna experience this. I'm laying in there for like 5 minutes. I'm like, when's it gonna happen? You know, I was expecting like the Simpsons movie when Homer breathes in like the. I was expecting
Start tripping out and shit.
I had the epiphany. Yeah, that's what I was expecting, but eventually you just give up. And I like how you kind of float, right? And you're just kind of moving around, then all of a sudden you just bump your head.
But the amount of times I hit my head, I think I get myself a concussion, bro.
Yeah.
And they give you like a pillow.
Yeah.
But like that doesn't I don't know. It just hurts your neck for a bit. Like
Yeah, it's such a weird feeling just floating, and then all of a sudden you'll just feel your left foot just touch the wall. And you're like the DVD thing, you know how it would bounce around the screen?
waiting for it to hit the corner.
Yeah, that's what I felt like. I was waiting to hit the corner. Yeah, cool. Well, as I said, bro, it's been a pretty crazy year for you content wise. How do I want to word this? Like, why do you think there's been the most growth in the last year? It can't all just be like a luck thing where it's ended up on the page. What do you think it's been?
I think just consistency.
Yeah.
A few things. I think I've been somewhat consistent. Sometimes I like stumble here and there, but for the most part, I'm keep pushing content, and I think I keep getting better.
Yeah.
Like I think
so
I'm
too,
funnier.
yeah.
I think I'm
so
getting
too.
funnier, and I'm getting better at just making good content, knowing like how to start a TikTok or start a YouTube video, like how to just improve. I try to improve on like at least a little bit every video, especially YouTube.
Yeah.
So I think just constant aiming for being better and just consistency, man. That's it.
Yeah, consistency is everything, isn't
And
it?
trying new shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm not afraid to just, even though like it might flop, some do amazing.
Yeah,
So I just keep
okay.
trying shit, see what happens. If it works well, keep doing it. If it doesn't, try something else.
Yeah, fearlessness is actually a good one to have. I've never even considered having that. I probably do have a little bit of fear when it comes to trying new things out.
It's not like I'm not afraid. It's like I don't know how people are gonna react, but it's like, bro, fuck it.
Yeah.
Especially on TikTok, because it's just they see it and then they scroll past. They're gonna forget it by the next video.
Yeah.
YouTube, it's a bit more. They see it longer, so it's a bit.
Yeah.
But still, it's just fuck it, man. See what happens.
YouTube's the most fun of Do you use the analytics part of YouTube?
Yeah. That's how I've got a lot more growth. Recently, I've just been looking at that so much.
Yeah.
Especially the biggest thing is like viewer retention.
Oh, that's a hard one for me. Especially podcasting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My videos are reactions, and like they're like 20 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I can't imagine a podcast, bro.
Average view time's like 10 minutes max.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even it doesn't, like, you still have the consistent people who watch it all the way through.
I look more at the percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I aim for like at least 50%. 40%'s all right, but like 50 to 60, like 60, I'm like, all right, it's doing well.
Yeah, that's great. Man, I'd love to hit 60s. Yeah, podcasting, I don't know.
But podcasting,
it's different. It's a different game, I guess.
Completely different,
Yeah, podcasting's like an individual kind of thing, you know what I mean? It's just like me and you, me and your video. If everyone watches it, they don't. Like, I don't even care anymore. You know? I don't even care anymore. But yeah, but it's cool. But I think consistency is number one thing. That's kind of where I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit of growth. It's happening a bit naturally, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't even know the analytics thing existed on YouTube.
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
just in, out, edit, quick run at the door, you know, like that's how my life usually runs. And then I just seen this analytics thing, and I thought, click on it, and then you can see like countries, you can see like what percent watch it on TV, like on phone,
on everything.
It's crazy.
You can
Who
even see
clicks
what
from
points they click
Facebook.
off the video and shit, so you can like
Yeah.
suss out, okay, this bit was shit, cut that out next time or something.
Yeah, so it's crazy. It's actually the best. YouTube has to be the best app in my opinion. It's my
I
favorite.
fucking
app.
love YouTube. Yeah.
Because I remember you telling me in the beginning, because I didn't even know you had YouTube. I just knew you from the
TikTok,
Moeydoworry
yeah.
character, you know, like the glasses, and the
The
mullet. and all
mullet,
that. Yeah. I'm glad he's made a return too over the last year. Yeah, it's been good.
I was never gonna get rid of it completely. It's good to have a character, but then
Yeah.
I started new characters and stuff. That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah,
That's the whole
yeah.
point of me getting rid of it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, but yeah, when you told me that you did YouTube as your main thing, that's just your cheat codes. I've never gotten rid of that. Not quote, but like play of words. So it's your cheat codes to get to YouTube. You know, like
to grow the YouTube.
I use it all the time. People have been telling me for since I started. You got to get on TikTok. You got to get on.
He's
TikTok.
still not on TikTok?
Still not on TikTok.
What are you doing, bro? Even for anything like social media, even if you're doing a business, bro, your business can change like that.
Yeah.
Like I used to work at Aldi. I think when I was last year.
Yeah.
I quit there last April. I would do so I'm social media manager
Yeah.
for a few small businesses.
Mad.
Bro, the shit I've seen that changed businesses just from one TikTok, crazy.
Wow.
Like overnight, it's insane, man.
Wow. Well, I think here's how I kind of made my own description on the whole thing. Anyway, I kind of look at social media for what I think. Obviously, every app's different, right? But I look at Facebook for like mums. Right?
Yeah, I don't post on Facebook.
Facebook's basically a way of saying like, this is what I've been doing over the past X amount of months. You know? Instagram's just, these are the best way I can show off the best photos I've taken over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
You know? TikTok is, YouTube's more like, this is me, this is who I am. TikTok's like, look at me.
Pretty much, yeah.
I haven't been saying look at me until I know, until I'm comfortable with who I am first. So I'm putting it out on YouTube until I'm still practicing. That's all I'm doing now. I'm still practicing, you know?
That's how it is, but even I'm like still practicing, still getting better.
Yeah.
If you think you're perfect, bro, then you've limited yourself.
Yeah, you're definitely right. Yeah, so that's the only reason I haven't started drawing as many people as I can off TikTok. Maybe it's a little bit of fear if I'm going to dive deep enough into like not getting the reactions I'm after, you know, maybe.
Bro, like even with my clips account, that was just me. I didn't even look at it. I just kept posting every day, just clip. Didn't care what. Like the first like 20 just got nothing.
Yeah.
Then it just took one to just do well. And then it just took off from there, bro. That's it. You just got to just fucking send it.
I wanted to ask you this ages ago, actually, because you know what I started doing? I wanted to start clipping all of my podcasts and putting them on there before I started taking a different page and using that for like the main clips and stuff off episodes, just to kind of have one flooded account. And I remember when you were doing yours, you had like part this, part that. Like,
Yeah.
You know, and it would go up to like part 70, 80, you know. And I think back then you could only do what was a max 1 minute, I think it was on TikTok back then. Might not have even been.
Nah, I think I could have done more.
Could have
Maybe
done
I
more?
can't remember.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not sure.
And then I've tried to do that, and it's like I've figured out a way on my editing program to do the part 1, part 2, part 3. But uploading them all, I hit like 10 uploads, and then it goes, you're not allowed to upload anymore for X amount of time. So I'm wondering, how does yours work? Can you just do like a manual upload?
How are you uploading it?
I just have all the files on my computer.
Yeah.
I'll open TikTok on my computer, and I'll just drag it over. I'll just copy and paste same description with same hashtags and all that. And then I'll just click post, and I'll drag the next one. And then eventually I have to get like 10.
Are you
Says no
posting them more?
Yeah.
I would post one a day.
Oh, that's
I wasn't
why.
doing it every day. I was just like trying to drag it out. So just do one a day. Yeah, that's why.
Maybe there. I'll try something new. Because I didn't realize I had a maximum amount.
I didn't know that. It could be a thing. I've never done more than like 2 a day, I think. So,
Okay.
I had no idea.
Yeah. All right, I'll try
Oh,
that.
wow.
I'll try
TikTok.
that.
I didn't know TikTok had a limit like that.
Yeah,
10 a
it
day?
does. It was annoying,
wow.
bro. Because I have like 149 parts because it's an hour and 49 minutes. You know?
Yeah.
I'm doing it for like 11 days in a row. And I'm only up to like part 100, and it's like no more. I'm like, I've filmed 2 podcasts by now, man.
I think with podcasts, but maybe I think it's better to like clip actual like interesting parts, like instead of the whole podcast, because I think you want it to be in context. Like if some parts you can't like tell what it is out of context,
Yeah.
so you got to make sure the viewer, if they're seeing it for the first time without seeing the other parts, they know what's happening.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll just take like a 5-minute section and clip that into a couple parts if it can't fit, something like that.
So like they can know what's happening from one video. They don't have to see the one beforehand to know what's happening in this one.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, all right, I'll take some advice on that. Because I kind of gave up on the whole TikTok
Oh,
thing for a while. I was like, I'll wait till I have enough money to pay someone else to do it.
I can't wait to get an editor, bro,
Yeah.
honestly.
I can't wait.
Editing's
either.
it's a bitch, bro.
Yeah, I can't wait. But yeah, back to the consistency thing. It's cool because no matter what you decide to do consistently, progression's going to come.
Oh, 100%.
Anything in this world, bro. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you jerk off every day, you're going to get better at it.
You're going to get good at it.
yeah. Speaking from experience, you know what I mean?
Get it off in 30 seconds now, man.
Bro. Hell yeah. Mrs. Who? yeah. Nah, it's cool. So I have also noticed, we'll go to the charity thing because we bring that up as well. I didn't watch the actual game. I obviously watched your clips. I watched a couple mad plays you did, tries, conversion.
I did a
Like, it
couple.
was
Yeah,
mad.
yeah.
Did you play footy at all?
Yeah, I did. Like I love footy.
Yeah,
I played so I started in soccer and then I always wanted to go to footy. I got bored of soccer, but my mum was like, nah, she always said next year.
Yeah.
And then I think I started under 9s.
Yeah.
And then I played till end of high school. Then I thought I'd take a break because of uni. And then I realized I still could have done both.
Yeah.
But once you're out, can't get back in. But yeah, I'd say I was good. Like
Yeah.
Division 1 and shit. I was I was alright.
Nice, yeah, nice. You made some good plays and stuff, bro. It was sick to watch. So, what was the charity event for? Like, how? Let's just start with that. What was the charity event for?
Oh, so it's just, you know, like Sidemen do a charity match and stuff. So
Yep.
Sportshed TV, because this was the second one.
Yep.
So the first one, they just put an Instagram post up saying we should do something like that in Australia with our creators. If anyone wants to do it, DM them or comment, and then we like everyone's down, obviously.
Yeah.
And then so this was the charity match. The two charities were the Ronald McDonald Housing Charity and the Mark Hughes Foundation.
Okay, yeah,
And it's just raise money, split it to the charities, and have a
Nice.
good day. Yeah.
Nice. So, Sportshed TV is a company that organised the whole thing.
They're they're a podcast as well.
Okay.
And they do TikTok and stuff. Yeah, they're just creators.
Yeah,
And they're
nice.
like, let's just run it.
Yeah, nice. I'll
And
have to
they
check them
killed
out.
it, man. They've
Yeah.
considering like even the first one, for the first time doing that shit was turned out really well. Like they got like live broadcasting and shit done. It
Really?
was crazy. Yeah.
Wow,
And this
wow.
one even improved more.
Yeah,
So,
nice.
yeah, they're doing well.
Is there any idea how much money they were able to raise or something like that?
Oh, they put it up. I can't remember.
Yeah.
If you like, I think on the Insta they would have it, but
Okay.
it's like tens of thousands. Like
Yeah, nice.
good
nice.
amount. Yeah.
that's
For the
mad.
second one only as well. Like crazy. Yeah.
Mad. So they put out a thing saying if anyone want to do it, you can sign up to do it. So it was pretty much everyone there, people who were doing social media.
It's all like content creators.
all
Yeah.
content creators. They didn't have like the local boys like playing down the road.
Nah,
Like,
nah.
come on. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I'll have to check it out too because like I only was able to see your clips from it that you posted.
Oh,
on
the
your
ones I
Instagram.
posted.
So
I'm
it'd be
not gonna
cool to
post someone
see.
else's highlights.
Yeah. It'd be cool to see like who else jumped on the game. You know, it would have been cool.
There's some big names, yeah. Like,
Would've been cool for you
Shaq
as
TV
well.
and stuff. And
Yeah, nice. It would have been cool for you to have that community aspect as well.
It's so good being around other creators. It just like hypes you up, 'cause especially like when you're doing it on your own, like just in your room. You get like demotivated sometimes. It feels like it's just you doing it.
Yeah.
Then you meet other creators. You realize they're all on the same grind. You're like, yeah, fuck it. Like, it
Yeah.
just fires you up a bit.
Yeah,
it's
we
good.
struggle together.
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, I've noticed that too. I've noticed that a lot over the last year and a half. It is a lonely hobby. You know, it is. I notice it a lot with my mates who fight as well because they're in a gym, which is like a community aspect, and I consider it podcasting to be community based as well because I got my mates who are always like messaging me about it all the time, tagging me and this and that, and then I get to do an episode a week with someone else. But then it's still a lonely kind of sport. I
Yeah.
noticed that with my mates.
I
who
think
fight.
any grind's pretty like lonely at some point. 'Cause
Probably
it's just,
is.
It's only you that can make yourself do the shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you're not like forcing yourself to do it, like no one's gonna make you fucking record. No one's gonna make you edit. Yeah, you just
Yeah.
gotta push yourself.
Yeah, and you know, you hear, I have heard from some of my mates like, if I'm like a little bit stressing or something, like, bro, you told me you're gonna do it. You come on, like,
That's
this is my
good.
only episode for the week, and they go, you can miss a week, and I'm like, I'll talk to you later. You know, you don't understand. We can't miss a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's cool. I've also noticed the For the Boys. That's been good, bro. That's been cool. So it's you, Mahmoud, Dakota. They say
Diaco.
Diaco, not Dakota, and
And
Moses, yeah.
Mahmoud's brother. Yeah.
yeah, oh, he's his brother.
Yeah, they're brother. But he creates his own content as well. It's funny.
Yeah, cool. So how did the four of you get together in the first place?
It was funny. I didn't even know we were doing a group. Like, so beginning of this year, I think, so we have a group chat with four of us on Instagram. That's because, I can't remember why. I think we're going to an event together or something. And then we just had the group chat. And I can't remember who messaged the chat first. I think it might have been one of them or something. But they
You
just
just
said,
humble. It was you.
no,
wasn't it?
I'm trying to think. I don't know if it was me. I don't think it was. But one of them messaged the chat saying, we're going to do more collabs this year. We're going to like send it. And like, I think all of us were thinking the same thing. Because I was thinking myself, this year got to like go extra hard on YouTube. Like really like,
Yeah.
I'm 2025 this year. Like, you want to like
Yeah.
get somewhere,
of course,
you know?
Of course.
So, and we're all having the same thought. Like, yeah, we just got to like send it, do more collabs, really like push it, make some money off this shit.
Yeah.
And then we planned to go have a little brunch at a cafe and talk about like collabs and shit the next week. We met up. I'm thinking we're just going to do collabs and eventually do a group or something. Because it's hard to do a YouTube group when there's no like Sydney YouTubers. They're all TikTokers, you know?
Yeah.
We made up. So we all met up at a cafe. And then Mahmoud and Moses are like, yeah, so we're going to do a group. I'm like, oh, are we? I thought we were just going to like talk about collabs and shit. And then I was like, all right. Me and Diaco were just like, fuck it, yo, fucking send it.
Yeah,
So then we
nice.
sat there just planning it out, videos we're going to do and shit, how we're going to do it, like just all the nitty gritty shit.
Yeah.
And then, bro, the hardest part, honestly, thinking of a name.
Yeah.
We
okay.
spent like just so much time on AI, just thinking, putting names in. Couldn't think of one. And then we're like, all right. So we pretty much have a meeting every week. every Tuesday we're pretty much going to get on a Zoom call. Like next Tuesday, everyone come with some names. We came and then it was just, I think Diaco came up with For the Boys, the number 4.
Yeah.
And we're
I
like,
didn't even notice that play on words until like recently. Yeah.
But we're thinking, what if we get someone else in it? Like we'll drop the U. I don't know.
yeah. 5 of the boys.
Yeah, 5 of the boys or something.
Yeah.
Because we would want like more people, but it's just we wouldn't want to force it either. Because we all get along off camera. We're all like good mates now.
You just have good chemistry on camera though.
Yeah, that's because you can't force that. So
Yeah.
it's good that we are mates. And then now we've been consistent so far. 4 videos in a row, 5 videos or something like that.
Yeah, nice.
And then I'm gonna go film another one tonight with them. Yeah,
Nice.
So-
Busy day today, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
No,
nice.
but I like keeping busy. If I feel like if I'm just home, I'm just lazy, bro.
Oh, I'm the same.
So bad.
I can't last more than an hour. I've got to be honest with you, any house. I live between like 3 houses, and I'm like, if I'm
seriously?
like more than 1 hour at one, I'm like, gotta go the other.
Gotta go to the next.
Surely no one's taking the bins out of the other house yet. You know, right over there. I'm like, yes. yeah.
Something to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've just been going at that. That's hard. That's like fucking just trying to think of ideas and all the editing and shit. Because also doing our own stuff as well. On top of that, it's just more, but it's worth it. So far, it's been good like reactions. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I enjoy it too. It's cool seeing the community again, bro. That's motivating as a content creator in any form. Like you see like-minded people getting together and doing shit together. You're like, oh fuck yeah!
And it's good.
Back to the
'cause,
edit.
Yeah, we can all push each other because it's not just us on our own. We keep each other accountable and shit. Yeah, so it's good. And we just saw there's like nothing like Sidemen or Beta Squad here.
Yeah.
So obviously we're gonna like try to emulate them, but make it like our own.
Yeah,
own way,
yeah.
obviously,
It's sick, bro. It's sick. It's really cool. I see Mahmoud's had a big growth as well.
Oh,
bro.
he's
that's
done
been
massive.
crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
because he's been so consistent on TikTok. I don't think he's
Yeah.
missed. He posts pretty much every day.
Yeah, bro.
He
Especially
might
doing
have
this
missed like
Ramadan
5
stuff
days in the
now.
last year.
Yeah,
Every day he's posting. Yeah, he's killing it. He's
That's
doing well.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's awesome. The potholes was just the best. Was the
That
best.
took
you
him
know
like
what I
next
mean?
level,
That
yeah.
was the best. It was such a simple idea. You know what I mean? Like, fix this pothole. You know?
That's the
Yeah.
thing. He wouldn't have even known that was gonna like send the trajectory that it did.
Yeah, because it was just a skit. Like, it was just a joke.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
And then
I
from
remember
one
seeing it
pothole to the
in
next, and
beginning.
now he's like on the fucking news and shit.
Bro,
like
I
it's
seen something
crazy.
on SBS.
Yeah, just the other day. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
Was it Carl Stefanovic who's like saying to him, "Oh, brother, good to see you again, brother." You know
Something
what I
like
mean?
yeah.
I'm like, what the heck? What do you mean, brother? Good to see Oh, you catching up, are you now? What the hell?
Yeah,
yeah.
because he's been on like the morning show, whatever, Sunrise, whatever. He's a couple
Yeah.
times now. Yeah, he's doing
That's
well, man.
wild, bro.
It's so good to see. Yeah.
I see some of the people that I used to go to school with who are doing content as well in other ways. They were going to come do podcasts. We had them lined up and stuff, and then all of a sudden I'm watching Sunrise. I'm like, what's he doing on TV? You know? And then all of a sudden I'm on red. I'm like, all right, bro,
Really?
enjoy your life. yeah. But yeah, it's awesome, bro. I love seeing that. It's. I felt for a long time we had no progression in Australia in any form. Ever since the Janoskians, I feel like when I was younger, watching them on the YouTube, I feel like we took like a 10-year pause.
There was
on
nothing.
anything.
Yeah, there've been some YouTubers, a lot in like the gaming side, I think.
Okay, yeah. I know
Like,
we had
Laserbeam and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
true. We also had like Shammy and Jackson and Luke Irwin, people like that. They were good for a while, and then they stopped. Took a massive big pause again. And then Yisra.
Israel. We're behind in Australia.
Yeah.
We're behind on like everything.
Yeah.
Like, especially social media, man. Like
But I see a community, bro, like growing.
we're
like-
growing, but as in like America and UK are like they've been having this for like over 10 years now. We're
Yeah.
only just starting.
Yeah. And now
2024.
their YouTubers are A-list celebrities.
Yeah, like
You know?
they're actual celebrities. They're bigger than like kids these days know they're more than actual celebrities.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
And even here in Sydney, like we don't even have a big YouTube. Even in Australia, it's not a big YouTube community. There's some YouTubers, but it's all TikTok now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. I find that TikTok's becoming a bit of a shit app, if I'm gonna be honest with.
Oh, bro, I don't
I'm
watch
not
it.
liking it. Yeah, I used to
It's
love it.
Really shit.
I was addicted, so addicted.
Last year it got really good. I was
Yeah.
really enjoying it, and now this year it's just I don't know. Like I've kind of Instagram Reels. That's the
Oh,
shit.
yeah, I'm on that now,
I've
bro.
been on Reels for like the
Yeah.
last 6-7 months. It's so
Yeah.
good, man.
And people have been telling me that for a year, and I'm like, nah, what are you talking about? And I reckon about 5-6 weeks ago, I started to find Instagram Reels. I'm like, oh,
That's where it's at.
salty, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
It's so fun.
I'm watching a car accident. I'm like, oh, you know.
But you go from seeing like the funniest clip So someone dying.
Yeah,
Like it's
bro.
fucking wild, bro.
I'm actually trying to get my algorithm a bit more like that. I'm still getting a lot boring stuff.
Oh, yeah?
If I see something crazy now, I'll just leave it on repeat for a little bit.
You gotta like it, save it,
Yeah.
comment or something.
yeah. Comment just here for the algorithm.
But I'm seeing so much poker now.
Poker, yeah.
It's making me want to gamble. I'm like, but I don't got the funds for that. Like, poker and
Oh.
blackjack is crazy.
Right.
I'll just enjoy it through watching it.
Yeah.
Let's see the professionals win.
Dude,
'Cause I know if
gambling's
I
a
go-
hard one for me. I got that itch. I got that gambling
Oh, yeah?
itch. So I just stay away.
I don't know. I like shit I can control. I don't like slaps.
Yeah.
That I've never enjoyed. It just bores me.
I love
Yeah, bro. I know so many people that love him, but I sit there and I'm just like, bro, it's mind numbing.
Yeah.
I like to think. I like to have I like to play.
Yeah.
I don't mind losing money. I just want to play something. Even if it's blackjack, I'm gonna lose it anyways. But at least I'm doing something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I love just poker, just Texas Hold'em. I love that.
I love poker
Love
too.
that shit.
Yeah, I start doing poker more. Because I'm living away in Canberra, we have like a little group of guys who are living all together in the same house. And maybe I'll start taking their money, eh? Yeah.
That's why I can't play with my mates anymore. Like they don't. Most of them don't want to play because they're just shit at poker.
Yeah.
So they know they're just gonna lose.
Yeah,
I'm
true.
like, just $50 each. Come on, trying to make a little profit.
Yeah. That's mad. When it comes to for the boys, do you have to like share the editing and things like that?
Yeah,
Like-
we split it around. It's mainly me and Moses doing it because it's just Diaco doesn't really have like a big setup or anything. He doesn't like edit too much, and Mahmoud, I think he's just focused on TikTok. He doesn't edit too much either.
Yeah.
I think like me and Moses is just a better editor, so we may as well.
Yeah.
If we wanted to do well, so we're just like fuck it, we'll just take it.
Yeah.
I think I've been doing most of the bigger videos,
Yeah.
like all the big ones, and then Moses does like a lot of the smaller ones. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
he's been
Nice.
smashing it out.
It's sick, bro. I hope he's keep consistent with that. It's sick.
Yeah, we have to. It'll
Yeah.
be good. Yeah.
So what's the schedule like for that? So you say you have a Zoom every Tuesday. Is that still going on?
It's once a week. If we can't do Tuesday, we'll do Wednesday,
Yeah,
Monday,
once a
whatever. But
week.
usually every Tuesday, we plan out the videos we're gonna do. Like we're filming 2 this week, so we're filming one on Wednesday,
Yeah.
which is like a guess the Arab video.
Yeah, I've seen some things you're saying, like they don't want to participate.
Yeah,
in these.
yeah.
I actually clicked on it, and I think it was like 11th of March or something. Was that the first one he's put up? Or some date. It was on a Wednesday, I think.
It was last Wednesday we filmed.
Last
it.
Wednesday, then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
because I
Wednesday
remember
just
I was
passed.
like, I'm not here. It'll
Ah,
be fun.
I don't, if I saw your head pop up, that would be funny. Yeah.
Yeah. I
And then-
seen everyone wearing green things. Bro. What is that?
That's so we can't see it. That's how like Betar Squad should do it. So I just went on Amazon, just bought fucking 6 of them, 5 of them. Like, yeah, run it up.
That was hilarious. Yeah, that's cool. So filming twice a week this week.
This week, yeah, because that one's not gonna go up for like a couple weeks, so we're just
Yeah.
getting ahead of it, and we're filming a mukbang today just to like a filler video, but we're gonna make it like entertaining still, and then yeah, so we just plan out the videos and just go through like what the thumbnail's gonna be, the title's gonna be, all the equipment we need,
Yeah.
and just any ideas, just keep getting ideas. Like we have a whole page of ideas.
Nice.
Some are just like need a lot more planning. Some need more money.
Yeah, okay.
We're just starting off, like need more production and shit, but.
So
yeah,
any
just-
idea is a good idea at this stage when it comes to doing
Yeah,
it.
just an idea, and then we'll just work on it, and then
Nice.
yeah, we've had some shit ideas. That's gonna happen, but yeah,
Yeah.
we just chuck it on there anyways. We like kind of like rank them. This one's the best. This one's shit.
yeah. They just have to like put an upfront cost together as a group. Or do everyone have their own stuff
No,
already?
because we all have like our own equipment. We all do it. Yeah, so far we haven't really bought anything. We've bought like some like the suits we bought and stuff, but whatever we buy, we just split.
Yeah,
It's 4 of us, so it's always even, like easy to split, and then yeah.
nice. That's so fun, bro. That's
Mm.
so good. That's the most important part of it all, bro. It'd be fun, you know.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Like, filming is so fun.
Yeah.
Because like none of us really film with other people because it's just mostly it's on your own.
Yeah.
I haven't done many. Like I've been wanting to do collabs on YouTube forever, but they're just when I started like 2018, there was no one else.
Yeah.
There was no one to do a collab with. Now it's like I'm doing a collab every week.
Yeah.
And it's with boys I love, bro. It's so fun, bro.
Ah, that's so
Yeah.
mad, bro. You know, the whole like I'll call it theme that the channel is like Arab theme. You know, I always see that in the titles for every video. Anyway, it makes sense for the 4 of you together.
Yeah.
It's no surprise to me that whole side of every social media platform is the biggest growth because you already have a community. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's no white culture. You know what the white culture is? Not having culture. So I just see it working and I'm like, it's just like 1 + 1 is 2, you know, it makes
Yeah.
sense. That's why I see, especially the whole Ramadan, I don't even know how to say it. It's,
You say it. You say it.
okay, cool. Let's say Ramadan, yeah. Then that is getting views across all of my feeds.
Yeah.
And it's like, obviously, like, is it all together? It's family.
But it's even big outside of like the Muslim culture, man. Like, especially the Lakemba markets now. That's just like that's just a festival now.
But yeah.
I remember back in the day, like I'm not Muslim, but my best mate since like year 3 years. So like before TikTok, I'd go with him every Ramadan. Like I'd go to the Kemba.
Yeah.
You'd wait max 10 minutes in line. It was just like there are people there, but it's not like it's just people fasting going to eat.
Yeah.
Now it's like most of the people there aren't even Muslim now.
Yeah.
It's like it's cool to see. It's like like they're making money now. Obviously, it's like a big, like it's good to put eyes on the culture and stuff.
Yeah.
But I can't go there.
Oh, yeah.
But you're waiting hours.
Oh.
It's like from what I used to know,
Yeah.
how good it was. Just like late night, last minute, just go get a feed, get a camel burger, deer burger,
Yeah, that's
some
right.
sahleb, like a little drink, and you're in and out within like half an hour. Now you're there for all night just to get a few things. Oh nah, I can't do that, bro.
I think like 2 weeks ago, I was saying to my missus, I was like, you want to try and get a food truck, something to eat tonight? Like something easy? She said, yeah, sweet. And I remember looking and I seen the Lakemba food trucks and I was very close to going there, very close. And I'm like, I'm pretty hungry. It's pretty far, you know? Like,
Yeah.
it's not worth the drive, you know? I'm so glad I didn't go now. 'Cause I was hungry.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
There's other, like you can go anywhere in the area. They also have the same stuff, but that's just like a whole street just cut off.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a good vibe, but you can go like anywhere in the area. They also have the same stuff, bro.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I think there's another markets in Liverpool. I heard that's really good. I think it's busy, but I don't think it's as busy as Lakemba.
Yeah, okay. I'll try it. I'm not even that familiar with any of the cuisines, foods, and any Arab culture at all.
Oh, yeah?
I'm so white, dude. I'm so white. I've had baklava, is that what you call it?
Oh yeah, that's
It's
nice.
always good, but it's good, yeah. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm pretty cultured. Yeah.
Now there's some white culture. I love a meat pie, bro.
Ah, come on, it's not even white, bro. It's like I think that's from England. You know what I mean? It's not Australian.
We made ours. Bro.
Yeah.
The bunning snags. Come on.
Bunning snag. Oh, that's as far
That
as
always
I like
hits.
that. Yeah.
That always
hell
hits
yeah.
on us a good
Hell
Saturday.
Yeah. Love that. So what's the schedule like outside of just doing For the Boys? Like what's your whole life schedule like lately? Because you're not working Aldi anymore. Actually, no, to be honest, I want to restart this. How'd you get into the media management?
That the management,
Yeah.
that was like so weird. It was just so like out of nowhere. So the first client I ever got, it was just so my mum's a beautician, so it was AJ Burgers, and he just gets lasered from my mum, and he was saying how he was looking for a new social media manager. Fucking hell, manager.
I did that. I'm sorry. that was me.
A new social media manager, because he wasn't happy with the one he had, and
I can't believe a burger shop would have a social media manager.
for TikTok, bro.
Wow.
That's how they grow.
Wow.
That's how all of them do. Like honestly, if they do it on their own, a lot of them do it on their own. But like, it's so hard to focus on the grow business on its own already. Like just to do all the cooking, the prep, and all that shit. To then focus on growing social media. That's a whole thing on its own, bro. Especially to be consistent. Like just doing social media. Imagine you have to run a business on the side. Like it's
hard.
crazy. So yeah, this was January. No, this would have been December 2022.
Okay, wow. So not too long after we sat down.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm thinking, like, yeah, it's 2024. Yeah, December 2022. And my mum's like, oh, my son does TikTok.
Yeah.
And then, so I just get a call from my mum. She's like, you're going to get a call, take the job. Hangs up.
Well,
That's all she said.
Well,
I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what? And I had a job at this point, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm like, I mean, take the, like, she didn't even say what it was.
yeah.
So I call her back. I'm like, what? Do you want to elaborate a little bit? Like, so give me something. She's like, she was in a rush or something. She's like, one of my clients is looking for a social media manager. Take the job.
Yeah.
Just do it. I'm like, I don't know, because I'm already like doing my own content. I'm working at Aldi, obviously. And I was like, I was becoming a manager, I think, at that time or something. So it was just a lot already. And I was like, all right, I'll see. I'll talk to him. He calls me, we talk. And I'm like, all right, I'll come in, we'll talk a bit.
It'd be funny if your mum you didn't call your mum back, and then you get another call, and it's like, yeah, I need you to pick up this parcel and deliver it. We'll give you $10,000.
$10,000.
Like, Mum.
I would have done it. No questions asked, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then I went, we spoke with him, and then they were taking a break over the like Christmas break, whatever. I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it. And then
Was it because the money was the incisive part, or was it because like
It was just extra
Well,
cash.
Extra cash, yeah,
And
yeah.
I was like, we'll just give it a go. See how it goes. If it
and was
doesn't
he
go
okay
well-
with the fact that you were like just giving it a go as well? Like, or did he have a high expectation? Like, this is what I expect.
Obviously, he knew me on TikTok though, so he already knew
Okay.
like that's the good thing. He's like, once my mom told him who I was, he's like, oh, I've seen him. So like he
Yeah,
knew who I was. So obviously I had that like that kind of evidence there, that proof of like I know what I'm doing to an extent. Though I haven't done food trucks before or anything, but I'm like I knew I could figure it out. I just got to like see what other people do and then emulate that.
Yeah.
So we started in January last year. I had him for about a couple months. It was doing all right. It was doing well. And I'm like, fuck, I should like just send this shit. Because I was enjoying it a lot more. It's not as fun as like making my own content. I don't want to do it forever. I still want to go my own shit. But compared to Audi, I was like, this shit's so much better, bro. And having my own free time and stuff, like working for yourself.
Oh, so were you able to stop working at Audi?
Nah,
when this
not
happened?
yet.
Okay, not yet.
So I was doing that with Audi. I'm like, fuck it, bro. I was just losing my mind. Audi, being a manager and shit was just like, bro, what am I doing with my life? It was just so stressful.
Where are the eggs? Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's so fucking, oh, so shit.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it, bro. I just started DMing. I think it was like by March. I just started like March. I just started DMing any food truck I found. I just went on TikTok. I looked up Sydney food trucks. I went to their Insta and I DM'd off my Moey account, obviously, because I just got the followers and shit there. And I said pretty much sent the same message to all of them.
Yeah.
I was like, I came across your page. I think I got it in my notes still. But I pretty much just like, I would replace some of it to make it more like relatable to them. Like I looked through their page, like, oh, this burger looks so good. I'll name the burger.
Yeah.
And then I'll say like, I can tell you're not consistent on TikTok or whatever, or your quality is not as good as it can be. I can like take care of that. Whatever. I wrote the whole thing out.
Yeah.
And I just sent it to like so many. Out of like 20, I'd get a couple of replies. Some will leave them in red. Some will say they're not interested. Some will just say they delivered. But I didn't give a fuck about that. I was like, I just wanted the reply. As soon as I got one, bro, I was just like, I'll come and talk. Pretty much I'd say I'll come in and I offer them like a free video and we can talk about it. Once I'm there and I'm talking about TikTok and shit, I never spoke to a potential client and not got him. I actually know what I'm talking about. And the good side, all the ones I got, they knew me off TikTok already. So they're like, I see your head everywhere. So obviously they knew I was doing, like I knew what I was doing. And then I just built it up. I had about 4 or 5 clients. It got to the point where I couldn't get any more because of Audi.
Yeah, wow.
So if I stopped, I would have made a little bit less money, but I would have been all right. I just had to like be a bit cheaper for a bit till I got more clients. I'm like, fuck it, bro. It was like 2 weeks before my birthday, no, 4 weeks, a month before my birthday, I just handed in my resignation. It was funny because we got a new store manager that day.
Yeah.
It's like he was working with us for like a couple of weeks. They were like changing store. They always like change store managers here and there. His second day, I handed in my resignation. And he's like, damn, already? Like, is it because of me? I'm like, look, bro, it doesn't matter who was here. They'll get in this today no matter what.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, bro.
I promise I'll get more eggs, bro. I promise.
Yeah.
Wow.
So then 2 weeks later, I just had my last shift. I was like, bro, the relief. I was like, what the fuck? But it was so scary.
Yeah.
It's like working for yourself. Like, you just got to, bro, it's crazy, bro. Like, you got to be so disciplined. I was so disciplined during the time of like the grinding to get the clients. But then once you have the freedom of like, I can work whenever the fuck I want, I started going downhill a bit and I like leaving everything to last minute and I'm like, nah, I got to get back on it. Ended up picking it up and like, now I'm just like good routine with it now.
Yeah.
And I just kept getting clients. Some clients stopped, some kept going. And then, yeah, it's just, now I'm here.
That's awesome, bro. I had no idea you were doing that. That's so sick.
I've never even promoted it on my page, which is crazy. Like, I probably get so many more. But I would just, because I go out there like once a week, I'll film everything and then I come home and edit for like the week.
Yeah.
So it's like, I can only have so many clients unless I start getting like other people to work for me. But people are hiring me because I'm Moeydoworry. You know what I mean? Like they see my TikToks. They know I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
If I get someone, I have to train them, which isn't bad. It's hard work, but it's too much hard work for something I don't want to do full time.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? I just want to, this is just me to have the freedom to be able to work whenever I want. So I can make the videos whenever I can. I don't have to like be like, oh, I can't work this day to someone or some shit. Mm-hmm. And it's more money still as well. And it's just, yeah.
Well, I see a potential to be able, and you probably thought this through already, but if you did hire someone to train them up to be the expression of Moeydoworry in a digital form, it doesn't have to be exactly you, but you just tell them how you would do the edits.
Yeah.
Then you could still go outsource clients and gain people to come in, just be like, I'm turning myself into a company.
Like an agency,
know?
I thought about that a lot. Like it was playing on my mind, but it's just to sit there and teach someone, because what also, I can teach someone how to record and how to edit. I can teach you how to edit in like a day, TikToks. What people were hiring me for mostly was coming up with ideas.
Yeah.
You can't teach someone to be creative.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, how do I tell someone how to think of video ideas?
Yeah.
And that's kind of like where I realized, fuck it, what do I like? I can sit there and keep thinking of ideas, but I got to be there with the client to see what they want, and then I make that into a TikTok form. I can't do that through someone else.
Yeah, that would be difficult. That would be definitely difficult. But
Because a lot of people, like, they'll study marketing. Like, my cousin studied marketing in uni. She told me what she learned. Does not help you with TikTok.
Yeah,
like, in the
okay.
slightest. You learn how to make, like, posters and TV ads. That doesn't help you these days at all, especially through social media. Yeah, so I was like,
wow.
I realized, like, I just want this YouTube shit. You know what I mean? And I'm like, fuck, I'm just going to focus on that.
Yeah.
'Cause if
that's
I-
sick to stretch out, bro. Even what you're doing, but that's amazing.
Yeah.
I bet that's helped in general. I bet you've obviously gained more experience.
Oh,
editing
100. It's helped me with my TikTok a lot.
Yeah.
It's helped me a lot because I'm just doing so many more TikToks now. Because I was doing a lot for myself already, but now I'm doing like, fuck, I don't know how many TikToks a week, like 30 TikToks a week or some shit. Like, something, you know what I mean? Like, because I'm posting every like 2 days for most clients. So it's like so many TikToks. It's so much experience. Like putting that 10,000 hours in, you know, it's just fucking,
Wow.
yeah. And I'm getting so quick with it. I can make a TikTok that will get like however many views, in like 20 minutes now. Like it's just editing just like that. So that flow state, bro, I fucking, I can make a TikTok, bro.
Yeah. That's insane, bro. Congratulations on just
Thanks,
the
man,
entire progression. That's madness. I sat down with a
crazy.
lad named Nick Betar, who runs this other podcast called the Betar Project. He's out from Penrith. Stumbled upon his page because we actually interviewed the same guest before, and he popped up as a mutual. So he went on there, and just watching this guy's account, like, damn, this guy's been doing this good. So he came over and did a podcast with me and explained to me his whole journey. I've been doing it for 5 years now, 300 episodes.
Oh, wow.
And then he's now got the studio set up in his place where he's like, if I'm going to be doing podcasting, I may as well just record other people's podcasts for them, not just for myself. And now he's like opened this media, I think I can't remember what it's called, Better Media or something. And yeah, people come sit down in his studio. He edits their videos. He promotes them. He
Wow,
creates
that's
their
really
reels.
good.
And he's making bands off doing it.
Yeah, yeah. You
he's
can
like,
hire it out for a lot, bro. You can
Bro.
hire your setup, bro. Like,
I could. It's the
Think-
time. It's the time.
yeah, you have to like be here, especially because it's at your house as well.
Yeah,
It's-
I don't even. I've got to be honest. I don't know how I would be able to do the TikTok at the moment without the time. You know,
Yeah.
I'd have to quit my job. Which I've done before, but I don't know if I'm willing to do it again. You know? I don't know if I'm
You
willing.
still need that source of income.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. In the beginning, I quit my last job to start doing this, which was I needed it. You know, I gave it like a couple months of steadiness, got everything ready, worked out the tweaks and all that, and then once I got it comfortable, back to work again. And now I'm at a point where it's like, can I quit? You know what I mean? Like I need that money, bro. I need that money. So it's something that I'm definitely going to consider, but because I'm seeing it with other people who have taken it to the next step now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You yourself and Nick have both been doing content for long enough. Are like, let's start making money off this somehow. You know?
Yeah.
It's madness. It's awesome to see.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
I wasn't really like making money off TikToks. I guess I realized I could make money off my skills with TikToks, which I don't know how I didn't think of beforehand. Like it's like if I look back 2 years ago, I would not think I'd be doing this now. Like it's so crazy. It happened off my mom just saying, "Oh, my son does TikTok," just like that, and it just
Word of mouth is insane, isn't it? Word of mouth.
Yeah,
Is
like
crazy.
I haven't even reached out to clients in so long.
Yeah.
I've been getting clients through word of mouth.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow. So what's it cost a business to be able to hire someone to do media content in general?
It's weird because there was nothing to go off. So I started off like I was doing like $250 a week, and then once I realized everyone was saying like, oh, that's a really good price. I was like, fuck, is that cheap?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I didn't know
Wow.
because I was kind of just trying to get clients just so I can leave my job.
And $250 a week to me, that's cash. You know what I mean? That's good.
Yeah, and that's for like 4 videos and 2 photos or something. Yeah, a week. It was like crazy. And then I realized people are charging like more for less because like I'm not just a lot of social media managers. They'll just get the fucking camera, record the food with music over the top. I'm making content, like
okay.
proper content that goes viral on TikTok. Those videos don't do viral on TikTok. They're not getting customers.
Yeah.
Like the amount of people that will be like, show me a TikTok, and I'll be like, oh, that's like I made that. They're like, you made it? Like, because there's some random like burger shack or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's me. Like people are realizing now, like a lot of my clients will notice when I have another client because it's the same style and editing. Because like, what if it works, keep doing it.
Yeah.
And
That's
yeah, so I just kind of
insane.
I just kept like upping my prices,
Yeah.
and then I just kept upping it, and people kept agreeing. So now
Yeah.
it's like I have different packages, so it depends. So like, but thousands
Damn.
for like that's a month. That's a month, not a
Yeah,
week.
yeah, yeah.
A few hundred a week, depending on what they want. If they want like a couple of videos, or if they want like a custom thing, I just work with them like whatever they want.
Yeah. And do you find it easier to grow a business than to grow a personal account? Would you say that's easier? You might not be the best person to ask because you have a great personality to create content. You know, for the
Yeah.
average person who just has an average page, would they be able to grow their page personal account obviously as fast as they could grow a business account?
I don't know because it's hard to see. The way I do the content creation for businesses is I'm treat it like a personal account. I'm getting them to make content, not just show the food. So I'll get them to stand there, like, and show a bit of a personality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's now like I'll get them to talk about the food and why they're making it, some like Gordon Ramsay shit. And then once we go through their menu, I'll get them to make content like with food that's not even on their menu and stuff. You got to think about it. It's like long term. You can't keep showing your menu for years.
Yeah.
People are gonna be like, I already seen this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you got to think what's going to work on TikTok. So I kind of treat it pretty much. I looked at Chebo because he's like the most successful one. Like, what did he do? He didn't even show his burger truck. He just showed him making content.
Yeah,
I'm like, well, that's what we're going to do with these businesses. So yeah, it's kind of the same. It's just
Wow.
making content, being consistent. And a lot of them, like a lot of clients don't want to be on camera because like, that's not what they want to do. Like me, I love it.
Yeah.
You love it as well,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They just
I
want
love
to.
being
They
on
just want to make
camera, bro,
food.
yeah.
Yeah, they just want to make food. They don't want to be on camera. So it's like I kind of have to get them comfortable, and I've gotten like pretty good at like getting them to get comfortable on camera and like because they
That's
fuck up a lot.
bro. That's a skill.
Pretty
Congratulations for learning that.
Yeah, I'm still getting better at it, but like I can just make them laugh and stuff, and I'll be like, I don't know, it's weird. Like in the moment, I'm just like I know how to get them like comfortable a bit and just
Yeah.
go with it.
Yeah.
I'll get them to run through it a few times, and they just by the end of it, they're like, "Oh, that was good." Like now, like one of my clients at Curbside, I don't know if you've seen Curbside Eatery.
I'm not sure. I probably have. Yeah.
Yeah, but like the owner there, he did not want to be on camera. When I first got there, he was he needed a coffee and like half an hour of me G'ing him up just getting on camera. Now he can't wait to be on. He loves it. He loves it. He
That's
loves
so
it.
cool, bro.
He's like telling me, "Come on, let's go film." I'm like, "All right, I'm leaving."
That's so
He's
cool,
loving
bro.
it. Especially once I started getting some views, and he's like,
Yeah.
"I'm famous TikToker now," like in like a funny way.
That's so
I was like,
cool,
"Fuck
bro.
yeah."
That's
Yeah.
so amazing, bro. Because I noticed that in the beginning, because people for starters wouldn't want to come to a podcast. A lot of people don't.
Mm.
I found it surprising how many people wouldn't, but it's actually really appreciative because a lot of people do it for me. A lot of my mates come give me
Yeah.
the gift of doing an episode, you know, which I'm super grateful for. And I tell my intro is the same for everyone for their first time. I explain to them off camera, this is the go, blah, 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 blah. No matter what, you're going to feel nervous, all right? I'm going to do my intro. The nerves are going to build up. When it's your first turn to talk, you're going to feel like shit, all right? I can't help that. I can't help that. But no matter what, I promise you, I've been doing it long enough now. Within a minute to 2 minutes,
You forget the cameras.
they're going to
there,
go
bro.
away.
Honestly,
right?
yeah.
So it's a mad skill to know, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
you can use it outside of making videos. Because when you interact with people in real life, you already have a familiarity with getting people comfortable with you.
Yeah.
You know? Such a mad play on the human psyche in general.
And it kind of teaches you to like communicate better with people as well. Like, bro, I used to be the biggest introvert.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't talk. I'd be that kid in the corner on my DS. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Like, the way when I first started getting the videos out there and people started realizing it was me, like my family, like with the mullet and shit, my aunties would be like, "This is James. Like, that's not James. Like, what the fuck is that?"
Yeah.
It's so different to like how I am in person.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, it brought me out of my shell so much, bro. Like, it's crazy.
It's madness, bro. It's madness. I was the opposite. I was always the class clown. I was
Yeah?
like, I was the loudest, most obnoxious, dumbest kid because I didn't have the social awareness to notice people, you know what I mean? I didn't notice people looking at me, you know? That's why. But yeah, I think content in general is such a great way to make yourself more comfortable as an individual.
Yeah, man, 100%.
It's awesome. It's awesome. I've noticed even local businesses near here now. I was actually doing a shit today, and I seen on Instagram Reels one of my favorite cafes, the owner, who I've known for a while because I used to service his refrigeration equipment when I was at all other companies. But I still go in there, say good day to him and that. And I seen he posted up this reel of like, this is what's coming out on the menu next. This is new stuff, and all the boys are eating it. Some of my mates work there and stuff. And I'm like, wow, I can't believe I had no idea businesses were doing social media. I knew
really?
that businesses had social media, but not food trucks and not like
Bro,
restaurants.
it's the biggest
and
cheat
stuff.
code.
That's crazy. Nick.
Yeah, like you have to these days. It's like you really have to, especially if
Yeah.
you're just starting. Like you're pretty stupid to not.
Yeah, wow.
It's free advertisement.
Yeah.
That goes more viral than TV because it's on your phone. Everyone's on their phone. Even my mum, she doesn't watch TV anymore. She's watching TikToks.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, it's like if you're gonna start a business, you need to do TikTok. I don't even like TikTok that much, honestly.
Yeah.
I love YouTube more, but I'd be stupid to not use TikTok to grow it. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mad. Fuck. I love these type of episodes, bro. I'm pumped up. You know what I mean? I want to go talk to someone and be like, please, I'll do something. Just give me some money to do something. You know? I'm gonna say I love TikTok. yeah. Congratulations on everything that's gone so
Thanks,
far.
man,
So what's the schedule look like now? If you're doing all these
Schedule?
videos and you're not are you working full time anywhere?
Nah, it's
for
just
a paycheck.
it's just all,
Independent.
Yeah.
Wow. So what are you trying to schedule your day like? Because I know you are a routine guy. You've told me that before. Everyone loves a routine. I feel like a progressive person. What do you try and schedule your day like?
Well, usually it kind of depends because it's just I have to work with my clients. You know what I mean? When it comes to filming, I gotta make sure they're free and they're available. Usually, most filming happens between like Wednesday to Friday. So like Monday, a normal like a filming day. Usually, I'll go gym in the morning, and then I'll go straight to my client, film, come home, and I'm just editing. Either editing their TikToks, my TikToks, or YouTube videos, and that's it. That's it.
That's live. Eh?
That's life. And then I just post their stuff.
So everyone obviously has a schedule that you do a package with though. So like you said 2 videos and a photo or two photos and a video.
Usually like most people get like 4 videos a week.
4
so it's
videos
like
a week.
basically I'm posting every 2 days.
Wow. And can you film all of those in the one day?
Yeah.
or-
I'll go out once a week. We'll film it all.
Yeah.
And then I just go, it's easier. Then I just go edit it pretty much all at once. And then videos are ready to post.
Nice.
And I post it for them.
So how many people will you try and see in a day to record with?
As many as I can, to be honest.
Yeah.
I try to get them as much as I can. Usually, it's sometimes 1 a day, 2 a day. I've done 3 a day. But just,
Yeah.
It's hard to tell sometimes because like it's hard to, some shoots might take longer than others, especially coming up with ideas and stuff. Or like, I try to get to most places before they open. So that way there's no customers, you just smash through it. But sometimes for some of them I can't. So while they're open, you have to work around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna like interrupt them. Like clients, like they're your customers right now. You're making money.
Yeah.
You're giving me money. They're making money. You know?
Yeah.
So I have to wait till like they're free for a bit. And so it's hard to tell. But yeah, I usually get 2 to 3 done a day. Hopefully.
Yeah, nice. So then how are you with your own schedule? So do you have like a thing where I have to upload at least this often or I have to spend this much time doing a
Off
TikTok?
my
How often do you do a
TikToks?
TikTok or even a YouTube video?
YouTube, I like to do one a week.
Yeah.
And then TikToks, it's kind of like, honestly, when I feel like it. Like, not when I feel like it, when I have an idea. I don't just, because my mind's not on TikTok, it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I have like a whole thing on my phone of just like TikTok ideas. It's more like, okay, some of them I can just sit there and just talk to the camera, just rant or some shit. Some of them are skits, I got to plan it out. So I'll like put time aside
Yeah.
to be like, okay, this day I'm just going to do TikToks. And then I just kind of like smash them out or something.
Oh, in a day you'll try and do a few.
Or sometimes I'll
Bank
think
them
of something
up.
on the whim.
Yeah.
Like the amount of TikToks I've thought of where it's just like that, it just comes to my head. I'm like, okay, write that down on my phone. If I don't write it, I forget it. And I hate forgetting shit.
Yeah.
And then I'll just be like, okay, I'll like, literally, it'll be like 3 p.m. I've got some free time. I'll go through my notes. Okay, this TikTok would be funny, easy to do. I'll sit there and just do it.
Yeah, nice.
And then it'll take me like however long, not even long. And then I just post it that day.
Nice.
A lot of them I do it on the day, yeah.
So you'll be spending a lot of time editing nowadays then?
It's just, that's my life.
Yeah.
Is at the computer, bro. It's
Yeah.
so shit.
Would you say-
like, it's good, but it's like,
That's a lot.
it's a lot.
How many hours do you reckon you'd be trying to spend a week editing?
Oh, bro. Bro, that's a good question. You know, I don't even know, man.
Yeah.
Especially now with the For the Boys stuff as well. A lot. Because they're bigger videos. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, man. Like, I'll spend days on those videos.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So I don't even know. But like,
Would you say more
hours?
than an average job, like 40 hours a week?
at least.
Yeah.
At least 40 hours. Yeah.
Put in
yeah.
overtime,
Probably
eh?
more. Yeah.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
40 hours is a good week.
Yeah.
It's like a chill week.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just editing all the time.
I kind of trying to create my own idea for being able to create growth in general. Like if you want to stay if I look at an average job where you work 40 hours a week, that's something that's always going to stay the same forever. With a little bit of growth, you're always going to get pay rises every now and then and things. But if you want something to be exponential, you have to be putting in at least 20 hours a week overtime, 10 hours a week overtime, you know?
Sure.
I look at social media the exact same, editing the exact same.
The more you put in, the more you get out.
Yeah.
That's anything in life, but yeah.
I've got some mates and I apologize if you're listening, but I'm calling you out. They want to be social media influencers, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, so what have you done this week? You know what I mean? Like, I know you want to be this, and I believe in you. You have the personality to do this. You've got it. You know what I mean? You're that guy. But what are you doing? And they're just like waiting for the next thing. Like they're waiting for the next event to come up or the next thing to post the best things they can create out of this event. But it's like, you should be posting as much as you can, doing everything. It's like, oh yeah, I've had a few people tell me, I streamed last night for 5-6 hours, and I'm like, that's good, bro, but hustle way harder than that. You should be working more hours than you would be working, you know? It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. If I could, and I'm going to, it's my plan, is I want to start putting more hours into doing this than I am doing working. At the moment, I'm probably only spending, I'd say about 15 hours a week to 18 hours a week doing podcasting in general. And that's a max week. Some weeks I'm getting pretty good at it. Some weeks I can record, edit, and post within like a 6-hour window.
Getting quicker at it, yeah.
That's mad. That's mad. But I want to start either having more guests more often or just doing more of the TikTok side of things. But I got to start coming to you for advice. Maybe I should hire you to grow my page.
Start doing the TikToks.
Yeah. That's a mad idea.
Well, if you're posting at least once a week, that's for YouTube. I think it's plenty. You can obviously push more. The more you do, the more you're gonna grow. But I think before starting YouTube stuff, like more YouTube, I think push TikTok a bit.
Yeah, that's all right. I tell you what, within the next 2 months, I'm putting it out there. I will start doing the TikTok. In the next 2 months because
You just got to get like interesting conversations or whatever. Some stuff you won't even know if it's going to blow up and it just does.
Yeah.
And if it flops, it flops. I can post the next day and that's it.
I guess I'm already at a stage where I don't really mind because the podcast is a gift for me. I have a weekly therapy session, bro.
Yeah. That's a good way to look at it.
It's so hectic, bro. I love my life. It's so good. There's not many other hobbies in the world where I could have thought where I get to... Camera died.
Oh, nah.
For everyone listening, sorry, camera's died. I can't remember exactly what we're talking about. Oh, yeah, you were saying to start drawing more people in off TikTok.
Like you've seen, I'm assuming podcast clips on TikTok.
Yeah, of course.
Just do that same shit, bro. Put it on the vertical, put some subtitles.
Yeah.
Maybe if it's like a motivational
put a little video
thing.
of Hot Wheels underneath.
You could do that, bro. I was thinking of doing that with some of my clips.
Yeah.
My Moeydoworry, like the YouTube clips. I was thinking of like making another page.
Yeah.
Just to start again, just to get more, like, fuck it.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea,
And I was
bro.
thinking of doing that, but like that's a lot more effort. Like it's more effort, but because I'm already doing so much, it's like I don't need it.
Yeah.
But I think I might.
Yeah.
Saying it out loud makes me sound lazy. Even though I'm doing so much already, it's like I could just do that. It
I
wouldn't be
see
hard.
TikToks telling us how to do it too. You know what I mean? I see it.
I've seen that.
I see it. I'm like, oh, it looks easy. It's so much work.
People do it off their phone, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm here with my whole PC and I'm like, these motherfuckers grinding like that on their
Yeah, they're like, this is how I make
on
$20,000 a
CapCut,
month.
bro. CapCut. They're just fucking
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I made 50,000 last month doing
Oh,
this.
bro, if we made money off TikTok here, man, I'd be so much more consistent.
Yeah.
On TikTok.
So is it just that the Australia fund isn't high at all?
We don't have one.
There is none at all.
There's no Australia credit fund.
I thought
that
there
I
was
know.
now. Wow.
Is there one now?
I thought there was one over the last few months. I thought there was one. I could be wrong. Don't get me wrong.
I haven't seen it.
Maybe
I'm.
I
I don't know.
Maybe I made it up in my head.
How do I sign up, bro?
Yeah.
I'd be a great TikToker if I was making money off that shit.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was actually thinking as of lately. Let me make sure the camera's good. Yeah, sweet. I was thinking as of lately to hire someone to be able to do the social media part of it because it's just the time that I don't have. And honestly, I'm at a stage where if I was going to spend that many hours at work or to do this, I may as well do it at work. You know what I mean? Because of the profit's high enough to be able to spend the money to do the content anyway.
Okay, yeah.
So I think I may start doing that. So if you're looking for any more clients, maybe I'll start asking for advice or in general. But
I'll give you advice, but I don't think I have the time for another client
Yeah.
because I've got like a couple more lined up.
Yeah,
I think
wow.
I'm like cut off at that point because
Yeah.
otherwise, I got to a point once where I got too many clients and it was just like
burning out.
I can do it, but then my content was like getting affected hard, and that's when I realized that's what I was making the decision between pushing this or pushing that.
Yeah.
And every time there's been a few times where like such a long journey making content where it's like maybe I should try something else.
Yeah.
And every time I like push something else, I feels like my soul's getting hurt. And it's like I just get turned right back into fucking content. I'm like, so I know 100% I can't go too hard or anything else. If it takes away too much from my content, I'm gonna fuck it up.
Until you start getting your own editors.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That's the end goal. I don't know anyone yet who has editors yet. I'm keen to start meeting them. I guess. I had a lad come on and do a podcast too, and he's gone through the other lad to start doing his content for him, so he pays him. But yeah, this the guy who starts hiring out his studio. He told me if he could make 60 bands this year, he'd be stoked doing it. And he still works full time. He's actually he's got a busy plate. This Nick Betar. I'll put a link in the description for anyone who hasn't seen him out, since I've already called him out a couple of times this episode. But yeah, he's like, I think that he'll exceed. I think he could go 90, to be honest, to 100 in a year. You know, that's so much money to make content, bro.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's sick.
That's more than like the average fucking wage, isn't it?
Yeah, bro. It's madness.
And that's just on the side for him.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah.
So what would you like to see happen for this year coming? I feel like it's still good enough to say we're only a few months into the year.
Yeah. Firstly, I've got to get the abs back.
Yeah.
Which I'll get that in like 3-4 months, I reckon.
Wow, good, bro. That's
I'm
nice to
gonna go
know
hard.
yourself that well.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think. 5 months max. I realized I put on a bit. I put on a bit. Nah, I used 3-4 months, I reckon. And then my biggest thing is just consistency this year. Just really with everything.
Yeah.
Like my content and the For the Boys, just pumping it, just staying on it. Because right now we've got that motivation now. Like, because I've been there with my content.
Yeah.
I know, like, you lose motivation. And even though, like, I love doing it, I will record 20 videos a day. It's then I got to go edit.
Yeah.
And then all that shit. So we've got that motivation to do everything. But then it's like, I know it's going to die out. So it's more like staying on each other and just fucking really just pushing through it.
You got to create that habit.
The habits, yeah.
I bet that's what your whole life is all based on now. Like, even though you don't want to, it's just habitual now. We're like,
the last few months, I like went downhill a bit. Like, I was like falling off. I think you know what it was is when I like stopped dieting properly.
Yeah.
Because then like losing like one kind of like discipline in that life, even though I was training still, it's just kind of like moved everything else around.
Yeah.
And, like fucked everything else around. So now it's like, now that obviously I'm back into it, it's like getting back into the routine. And then, I'm kind of like, you know, when like you feel yourself like, I'm back. I feel like I'm ready for like anything now. Yeah.
I seen this reel of like it was just today. It was Andrew Tate, and they edited him over his brother. It says just a random bedroom, and the caption is, "When your older brother has been training for 1 week," and then Andrew Tate's going, "No one will ever be able to catch up to me. You're screwed. Like, you'll never be able to be as strong as me, as fast as me, as disciplined as me." You know, like, 1 weekend. I feel that all the time. Yeah.
That's me with my little brothers.
Yeah, that's sick. So with For the Boys as well, have you already created like a list of things that you know you're going to do, and are you treating it the same way you treat your own content, where you're like, this is where we want to be, or this is some ideas we're going to do on this day, or things like that? Or is it always like week by week kind of at the moment?
We try to plan like a couple weeks in advance, but it's more, we didn't have like too many. Like, I think, so we've got this video we're filming today, which we'll post this week, and then we got the next one, and that's it.
Yeah.
So we've got to like, then, because we have weekly calls, we're going to have to, we have to think of like the next video soon. Probably this week we have to think of the next one.
That's the hardest thing about content in general. It's just being able to get advance 4 weeks. 4 weeks.
We have ideas, but they're just ideas. We then have to plan out how does this like title pretty much turn into like a YouTube video.
Yeah.
And then what do we need? Like, do we need cameramen? Do we need like whatever the fuck it is? Random shit.
I find for me personally, if I can get at least 4 weeks ahead, everything in my life starts to catapult.
4 weeks? That's
4 weeks is hard though. Especially for podcasting. Like, especially if I'm just doing it with my mates as well, because it's like you're talking about things that you've just seen on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Current things that are happening.
Oh, so it's hard to like prepare stuff, eh?
Very hard. To be honest, I don't usually prepare things at all. I haven't prepared things since probably episode 15.
Oh, really?
Unless I have someone like yourself coming on who I know is in the field in which I've
you
already
can, like,
been
look
up
up
to
and
date
stuff.
with. So I
Yeah.
can be like, oh, tell me more about this. Tell me more about that, because I've been interested in it for a while.
Yeah.
With the boys, it's just like, what'd you watch last night? You know? It's
You're already talking about everything.
It's so
you know?
easy, yeah. So 4 weeks is my milestone. So if you can get ahead and just have at least a video out that you aren't posted yet, record the next one, get that one ready if you haven't posted that yet.
Yeah.
Fuck, I love that feeling, bro.
Knowing it's already, yeah, that's the best
Oh, it's
feeling,
the
bro.
best feeling. Yeah. I've
But
seen.
it's hard with like because we all do our own content as well. That's why it's hard to like fucking really
yeah,
get
I
that
bet.
far ahead on everything.
I bet.
But so far, I think we're running smoothly so far.
Yeah, no, it's awesome, bro. It's awesome. With I've seen a couple other things that like you put links saying like I'm doing the, I don't remember what they were called, but it was like say when the girl picks the guy. What's those videos called on YouTube where like there'll be a bunch of guys and they're all trying to rizz her up, and the girl pick the guy. Like the Sidemen do it and things like that.
Like the Tinder stuff.
Yeah, the Tinder that stuff. I've seen you do one. It was probably a year
last
ago.
year.
Last year.
That would have been like February. Yeah.
There's been a couple of YouTube.
That's where we met
videos.
Diaco. Me and Mahmoud and Moses. That's
yeah.
where we first met Diaco. Actually, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah, fuck. That was with
so cool.
another YouTube group. They're like Kasar,
Yeah.
and they just kind of like they go around Australia and just do the kind of videos. They just hire people, like, well, not hire, but like they'll put like a casting call, everyone wants to be in it.
Yeah.
They hit us up like influencers, and then we're just like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, that's cool.
That
So
was
how
it.
many of those have you done where you've gone and because bro, you've been busy. Like I remember there was a while where you were like going to Adelaide, Canberra.
Oh, yeah.
You're traveling a bit. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Oh, you've seen it all.
Oh, yeah, bro. If I see you come up, trust me, I'll watch it. I'll
Yeah.
watch it, of course.
Yeah,
Bro, you gave me an amazing gift of coming on. And to be honest, I was already a fan of Moeydoworry before. I
Oh.
loved it. It made me laugh. It made me laugh because I worked with a guy called Moey who was like that.
Like that, yeah.
You know, that's why it was so good for me. But then when you came on and done the podcast and just the energy, and especially when I fucked it off, and then you came back, bro, like I will be forever grateful. So if I see you, like I've already got that connection. Like, oh fuck, he's a sick cunt, bro. It's a mad guy. Like, what's he doing? So yeah, I'm remembering now. You were traveling a lot, so there was a couple YouTube videos and things like that.
Yeah, it's like the Canberra one's funny. So Adelaide, there's like a group of boys in Adelaide, neighborhood heroes. They
That's
kind of
NHH.
Yeah. And they did that. I forgot I did that.
Yeah, no, that's
and
cool.
then that was because I wasn't even meant to be on that one. I was meant to be on another guy. His name's Josh or Cali the Kid on YouTube.
Oh, I've seen Kelly.
Yeah, he was. We met him at the Kasar one as well.
And he's
And
an
then
Adelaide guy. Is
He's
he?
from Adelaide. Yeah. So me and Diaco, we went out. That's like the first time I hung out with Diaco. We went to Adelaide together.
Wow,
So I
wow.
met him at Kasar.
Oh,
Never
when
saw
you
him.
doing like hotel videos and stuff. Like
Yeah,
that
we
was
went to
so
a-
funny.
I did like a
Wow.
vlog. I did a
Yeah,
vlog there.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, and then I did a few YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Like there. Yeah. And yeah. So the first one was like a dating video, like a speed dating kind of thing with on Josh's channel, Caleb the Kid. And then the next day, the neighborhood heroes are like, "Do you want to be in the video?" Me and Diaco. And it was like rate the fit kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know I was doing that, so I just took like basic ass clothes with me. So I'm wearing the most basic shit.
Yeah.
Diaco was dripped out because that guy, his basic fit is like something I'd wear like proper. He's just
yeah.
a drippy guy, bro.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
good like that. So yeah, but that was alright. Like so then like fuck it, we just went and did it. And yeah, that was and then I made a TikTok there. Made a couple TikToks and shit. Just had a
Yeah.
laugh.
I bet that was was that the first time you've ever done anything like with other people back then?
Like
Like say other content creators, like in that
Oh,
form? Because that
nah.
wasn't that ages ago?
that was only last year.
But wasn't that like a beginning of last year?
It would have been around April. No, it was after my birthday. I think June.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Around June, yeah.
So you're already collabing with Mahmoud and stuff already before? Like,
Yeah, so I've done a few YouTube videos with Mahmoud. Like we did the Lakemba one, a collab.
Did you say Mahmoud?
Mahmoud?
Mahmoud.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to say the
Mahmoud.
H as well.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I've been
it's
saying
a
Mahmoud.
subtle H. It's the
Okay.
Mahmoud.
Okay, okay.
No, not like like
Yeah, yeah.
Mahmoud. Yeah, it's just like a kind of like a breath out.
That's a nice way to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Breath out. Yeah.
But yeah, so I've done like some collabs with him and stuff. But yeah, that was one of the first ones. Yeah, I haven't done many.
Yeah.
It's just in general on YouTube, not many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing that and thinking to myself like, that feeling must be a good feeling to like be a part of people wanting you to come do their videos and
Oh,
stuff.
it's great,
and
bro. It's so
like,
fun.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck! You know, you must think to yourself like, "Fuck, this is fucking working, bro." You know, like,
Yeah. I love going on like other people's channels because I get to. My favorite thing is filming. I love being on the camera.
yeah,
Knowing I ain't gonna edit any of this shit.
Yeah,
I just gotta go,
Yeah.
be me, have a laugh, and then I watch the video after.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I do love editing though, to an extent. It just drags, but I love having control. Especially like my videos. I love editing my videos because it's like. I don't know. Like I have a vision of how I want to edit it, and I
yeah.
love being in
magic,
control.
There's a magic to it, bro. There's a touch to just the microsecond something can sync up to the sound. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean? Yeah.
And then people have different styles of editing. Like if you watch the For the Boys videos, you can tell when it's either Moses editing or me editing. There's just like
okay.
subtle things that are different.
Yeah.
Like they both work well, but we just have different ways of editing stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just you can just tell.
Yeah.
And it's good. Yeah, like it's just like you can see how people have their own touch on it. It's just like it's
Yeah.
cool like that. Yeah.
That's cool. I noticed that with music a lot too. I noticed that with DJs a long time ago. Like you start to, or you can hear the way a song's being mixed, and you kind of think to yourself like, "Oh my gosh, I think I know who this DJ is." And you go and you're like, "Oh, that's sick." And then content. is
Even
exactly the
producers and
same.
stuff like
Oh
you
yeah,
can tell
hard, true.
big
Beats,
time. Yeah,
beats.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, I remember listening to beats lately. I can't remember who's been on these tracks. I think it was like say Kid Laroi or someone around that genre.
Mm.
And then I'm listening to it. I'm like, this is that guy off YouTube, bro. I know whose beats this
Oh,
is. I
really?
used to put on these guys' beats and freestyle with my mates, you know.
Shit.
And then I go click on it and I can't remember the name of it now. It's fleeting my mind, but it's
was
sick
him.
when you can tell someone's artistic touch.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's so good.
Like you can tell, like sometimes you can tell, like especially old school Kanye, you can tell when he's produced it, or Timberland,
Yeah.
or like a J Dilla beat or something. You can
Yeah,
tell,
especially
easy.
Dre, easy.
Oh yeah, you can tell with Dre, but
Great
yeah,
touch, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
Even like I watched this guy, you know George Janko?
yeah. Oh,
I love
him,
his
bro.
content, bro.
He's so good,
especially his new wave of podcasting,
bro.
the George
Ever since he
Janko
left
show.
the fucking Impulsive,
one?
whatever, he's
Yeah.
He's shining now, bro. He's so
Bro,
good.
I watched the most recent one. What was the recent? Jordan Peterson. Did you watch the Jordan Peterson?
Nah, I haven't
episode?
watched that. Nah, I
It's
haven't
not
watched
bad.
it
It's not bad. I want to watch it. He did a follow up. He does like a big guest, and then he'll do an episode where he talks about it.
yet. Oh
So
yeah.
I want to watch the next one. But what I was getting at was he did a song. He released this song. Can't remember what this song's called, but it was back when he was on Impulsive. And I remember listening to it, and I'm like, this sounds like a Kanye beat. And then I watched him talk about it, and he's like, yeah, the guy who made this beat for Kanye. It's Kanye's
wow.
producer. And then he's like, oh, he doesn't want it. So he's like, George, do you want it? And he's like, oh, fuck yeah, I'll do it.
Shit.
So then George jumped on it. Have you heard the song?
I don't think I have. Nah.
It's sick, bro. It's actually sick.
I didn't even know he made music.
Bro, that's how he became an influencer in the first place. He was
Oh,
a
really?
musician. Yeah, he was a musician.
Oh, I thought it was like a comedian or something.
Nah,
comedy.
he transitioned into comedy
Oh,
and then
wow.
transitioned into podcasting.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
So he used to be like he used to be viral actually. He used to be viral when he was like teenager. He didn't have any friends in school, he says, and then his dad always believed in him because he could sing. And then his dad paid for this big event. I think they hired people to come to a party at their own house because he didn't have any friends. And then his friends started driving past his house, like not his friends, kids from school, and be like, "Isn't that George's house?" So then all the people from school came.
Oh shit.
And then he kind of blew up in the scene because of that.
Because of that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy. Fuck, I
Yeah,
had
it's
no
sick.
idea about that.
I'll put a link in the description for anyone who hasn't heard George Janko's song, but it's sick. Yeah, it's really cool. Can't remember where I was going with this. Something to do with the artistic touch. Yeah. So you,
Oh yeah. I forgot as well.
yeah. So I guess that is the biggest fear when it comes to handing off the editing onto someone else, isn't it? The biggest fear.
But like with the For the Boys videos, like I trust Moses and stuff. And yeah, but
Yeah.
if it's like my channel, it's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's why it's
yeah.
like if I get an editor, I'd be stupid to not, because I could produce so much more if I do. But it's like you have to like really, I can't just give it to them. It has to be someone, I think, in Sydney that can go and like work with them for a bit to like work up to,
Yeah.
like even if they're a better editor than me, but like edit in the style I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like my videos aren't like a Mr. Beast, flashy, all this shit.
Yeah. Hasn't
So-
Mr. Beast set the precedent for blueprints, but like,
Oh, bro, he's.
have you noticed his new
ridiculous.
videos? They don't even have an ending. Have you watched any of them in the last few months? Like it'll be like mid conversation, video end,
Yeah.
and he's like, "What's the point of having the last bit? No one's gonna." watch
I've
it."
stopped that as well. I don't even have an ending anymore. Like I used to have an outro, and it's just like I'd notice everyone will stop watching at the outro because it's the outro, and then retention just falls off because like no one's watching the last 20 seconds.
Yeah.
So I stopped that a while ago. So yeah, it's like fucking what's the point? It just ruins the algorithm.
That's mad. So does retention create more views as well?
I think so. So people watch it for longer interactions. I think it works like any other social media.
Yeah.
So the more like likes and comments you get, and the longer people watch it, will then push more views out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick. I haven't been able to keep up to date with your YouTube videos entirely. Are you doing things where it's like comment below, like blah blah? Do you invite people in your audience?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
interactive.
It depends on the video. If it's like reactions, I'll try to like think of something. But if it's a video where it's like a different kind of video where I'm planning out the whole video, because reaction you can't really plan out.
Yeah.
So I'm planning it out. I'll even plan out what I'm going to ask people to comment about.
Yeah, nice.
And I realize that's helped so much. Those videos do so well.
Yeah,
And you
that's
got to like, you got to plan out. Because like with YouTube, the thumbnail and title make a big difference as well. The thumbnail is like the most important thing these days.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah,
So-
that's pretty cool.
Got to plan that shit out as well now.
Yeah.
We'll plan out thumbnails so we know what we're doing. Yeah.
Oh, that's mad. Yeah, it's sick. I had another point I was going to get at. I'm sure I'll remember it in a second, but I feel like with the podcasting, the entire growth of it just comes down to like, you'll come on, say someone who knows you will watch, and then they'll be like, oh, this is not bad. And then they'll watch a couple more. And then just by doing that, I see the progression that YouTube just has, bro. It's pretty awesome to see. I'd love to get to a stage where I'm doing, I don't even necessarily want to do it. I'm just curious to see how enjoyable it is doing in real life content. Content. Is the main part of you doing it because you enjoy seeing the production final product, or is it the funness in going out there and filming things? What's the main part of the reason you're
Like
doing
what kind of videos?
Just
Or just
in general, like even if it's the reaction ones, even if it's that, is it the making the video or is it the final product of a video that is your favorite part of doing content?
Oh, that's a good question.
Thank you.
I haven't thought of it like that. I think it's a mix of both.
Yeah.
You know, I love doing the stuff, but I love seeing the end product. I love it. Like I love the feeling of like, especially if I'm editing it, of getting this all these clips, all this footage, and just making this one final product, and then it's just putting it out there, and then seeing people how they enjoy it and shit. It's hectic. Even when I watch back the video and I'm like, I did a good job. Yeah. It's kind of both. I don't know which one I prefer. I think it's the whole thing in general.
The
bro.
combination of the
the
two.
combination.
Yeah, that's cool. That's very cool. I noticed that you said there isn't much of a space inside of Australia's social media, and I agree with you. Talking in just of terms of a click, like say for example the Sidemen have the click. Who would America have? Who would be the American Sidemen? I wouldn't even
AMP?
know. AMP. Oh yeah, AMP.
They're huge.
True,
They're
true.
funny. I love them, man.
Yeah. Oh, the Nelk
Nelk
boys.
as well.
And to be honest, I'm going to go back to a point I was thinking of before when it came to handing off the creative process. Anyone that I watch who I'm a massive fan of, the easiest one for me is Nelk. Nelk's like my number one go-to all the
Look, I
time.
love Nelk. They're good, yeah.
So good. Watch all of it. They always say that the hardest part for them was handing over the reins. But since they did, it's been able to grow the most.
Yeah,
You know?
100%.
So I'm sure you already know that, but that's probably the bit that I think a lot of us in general who think of any type of content to get someone else to do it for them. Maybe that's what's holding everyone back, you know?
Especially because like, it's kind of like our child, you know, it's like our baby. We like, we love and nurture this thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to give this guy to edit my shit. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
But I think more so what's stopping me is money. You got to afford it. And I'm like, I'll just be losing money. I'm not making enough off YouTube to put it back in. So I'm definitely going to get an editor at some point. But then it's like finding the right one that will... Like, I'm not going to pay someone that edits worse than me.
Yeah.
It's going to be at least as good as me. Obviously, it will take time off my hands if they are a bit worse. But it's like, I've already set a standard to my viewers of like, this is how good the editing is, at least.
Yeah.
If I'm going to start giving worse, it's like, it's not really worth the money, is it? Yeah.
Well, 2 points on that is the first one being that it is our babies, right? Our own platforms. But just like a child, if you do hold a child back, they will never
Exactly,
succeed.
yeah, you got to let it go.
You have to let the child grow on their own.
Yeah.
And on top of that, the point on completely lost it. It was a good one. Let me find it.
I forgot what I said.
Damn it, so do I.
I said something like,
Should I plug it all in?
like if I got to pay someone and then if they're worse than me.
Yes, damn it. It was something about that. It was something about the fact of having... Yes, all right. For everyone listening, I cut out the part where I forgot what I was going to say. Every business that I'm aware of because I love reading, it's one of my favorite things to do, and a lot of them are about businesses, not in terms of like I'm curious to how to start a business, just because I'm curious of the type of person who creates businesses. So I like the mental psyche that a lot of people have.
Yeah.
And 90% of the ones that I'm interested in started in a loss. So,
Really?
And that's all the ones you know.
Yeah.
All the ones you know when it comes to any type of branding, like clothing, or when it comes to food or drink or beverages, or like Steve Jobs and Bill Gates and Elon Musk, like they all started negative. UFC was in minus millions for years, you know? So maybe that's the next thing that everyone has to start doing as well, taking content to the next stage, taking that loss, you know?
Yeah.
And it's not even a loss, it's really an investment at the end of the day.
It is, yeah. I'm not saying I have to be profitable. It's more, I actually can't afford an editor right now. It's more like I have to make enough so I can at least pay bills and an editor. Otherwise, I don't want to fucking like, end up homeless because I'm paying an editor.
Yeah. And what's the point of going to work, getting a job if you could just be working?
I don't want to go back to a job. That's the one thing I cannot go back to a fucking job. After working for myself, even though it's harder, it's better.
Yeah.
Like, so much more freedom. It's great.
That's sick, bro, that you're able to work for yourself now full time. Yeah. That's another thing that I'm noticing with people who are doing content are the ones who are breaking free. I know a lot of people want to be able to start their own business, but I feel like people aren't. People aren't doing businesses inside of their own jobs anymore, you know? In the last few years, I don't know anyone who has started their own business and quit their job. I have not met one person in my own personal life, you know?
I don't think they'd ever, to be honest.
Yeah, but everyone I meet who is working for themselves are doing content.
Content's
It's the
what it is
future,
these
bro.
days, bro.
It's
It's
the
crazy,
future.
yeah.
Yeah, so congratulations on not being able to work for someone. That's a mad achievement.
Yeah.
Do you ever want to have your own businesses outside of content? Have you ever thought about that?
I have, yeah. I think so, because it's like, it's hard to see where content's going to go in the next like 10, 20, like who knows where this shit's going to go.
Yeah.
So obviously got to think about like a future.
Yeah.
Like what am I going to, you look at like Sidemen, the amount of businesses they've started, they just fucking put out a cereal.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like the amount of shit they've got, like they're obviously setting themselves up to be able to leave YouTube eventually when they get older, and just have like money for their families and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I got to think about that stuff, and yeah, so I have thought, like, I haven't thought about what I do, but obviously the plan is to eventually start some sort of businesses and just investments, even if I invest the properties and stuff, something, you know?
Yeah.
For sure, not like just get the money to spend it on bullshit.
Yeah. It's so hard not spending money on bullshit.
It's
so
I'm not
hard.
saying I don't,
It's so
but
hard.
it's hard. But yeah,
Oh.
so like, but for now, because like I'm thinking that far ahead, but it's like, okay, right now, I gotta get to that point. Let's grind now.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out when it gets there.
Yeah.
But one thing I've always wanted to do is just open like an Italian restaurant, like a nice one, so I can just walk in, get a table in the middle of the, middle of the floor
for you.
in a tux just for me. I own this bitch. Eat my spaghetti and meatballs.
Damn,
Just I don't know, that like mafia fantasy, that Godfather life, bro.
Yeah, that's a mad dream, bro. It's a mad dream. I've always wanted to have a food truck, to be honest.
Yeah?
Always wanted to have a food truck. I was curious. Like, I wonder what the profit return would be on one. I wonder if it would have to be something that you run yourself or not. You know, obviously the dream is to be able to have something that you're not investing your time
Exactly,
into. That's
yeah.
the thing that I can't figure out. You know, that's the cheat code. My brain's just stuck on investments, to be honest. It's all I
Yeah.
can think of.
See, the problem with like the hospitality industry is like, you have to make sure the quality is good, right? So like, if you just hand it off to someone else and it's shit,
Yeah.
it's like, and it's your name on it as well. It's like,
what
it
have you
fucks
done?
you up.
Yeah, what have I
So
done?
it's like, you gotta be there to make sure it's good. So and then I think eventually you gotta find someone that like has some sort of investment in it as well, but that will work there.
Yeah.
And then so like their money's on the line as well. And then, but I don't know.
I'm
Because obviously I know a lot of food truck owners.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause that's my business.
Yeah, true.
And like, yeah, a lot of them, it's hard, bro. It's hard work.
Yeah. I bet your networks, your social networks getting pretty big, bro. Not just in social media, but just in people that you're surrounding yourself with in general. They seem like they're all progressive people. They're all people who
They're
are
all
trying
business
to
owners, yeah.
exceed inside of their own fields. You know?
Yeah.
That's a mad network to build.
It's
Yeah.
good, yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Would you ever go outside of the food truck industry to create content for anyone else? Like, would you step aside and do, say, for example, easy one to say because your mum does a beautician, you know, something like
I could, yeah.
completely different.
It's just, I kind of started with one food place and then, because that was given to me pretty much. And then from there, I just pretty much went to other ones because I could be like, hey, this is what I'm doing for them. It was easy to show them. And because there's so many. Sydney, how many food trucks in Sydney
Yeah,
these, especially after COVID?
Yeah.
Bro, so many fucking, there's so many, I won't run out.
Bro, you can go on Facebook Marketplace and buy them, bro, and you'll never be able to
Bro,
stop.
that's what I'm saying. It's just so much. That's like, I think one of my mates, he's a lawyer. He's doing his own, like he's going to start his own podcast and stuff. And he wants me to do TikToks for him and shit. So that would be something different. And it's cool. It's interesting because like I'm not over food stuff, but I love doing new shit. So like it'll be something new. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's the cool
that's
thing
supposed
about
to
you as
start.
well. You're always interested and curious just to try something new. Hey.
that's what gets me excited, bro. I get bored too easily.
Yeah.
Like it's bad.
Yeah, okay.
Like that's why I
Yeah.
had so many jobs. Where like I started working at 15 and I had, bro, I can't count on my hands how many jobs I had just because I
Yeah.
get bored. Aldi, I only stayed there for so long because I knew I had this stuff on the side, the YouTube stuff starting out.
Yeah.
I didn't have that stuff before, so I was just like bored. I'm like, I'll put up with the boredom while I grow this shit, like
Yeah.
the real grind. Yeah. But like, yeah, so I'm not like getting bored of my clients if they say this. It's just, I just like doing new shit because it's just, I love learning new stuff. I love getting good at new stuff.
Yeah.
You know, when you
that's
start
it,
something
that's it,
out,
bro.
I love
That's
being
it.
shit at something.
Yeah.
And when you're shit,
Well
like,
said. Well said.
I don't know why. Like, I love being shit at it. And then looking in like a few months' time, I'm like, fuck, I'm so good at it now. Like, it's just, it's addicting, bro. It's an addicting feeling, man. I love it. I don't know.
Yeah, that is a good feeling. I was just talking about that on my last podcast that I filmed. It's just everyone struggles to start something because they don't want to be shit at it. But it only takes 100 hours before you feel great at it.
Bro,
You know
you can get good at something so quickly. If you like put
Yeah.
so much energy into it, bro, overnight you can get really good at something. Like,
Yeah.
well, not overnight, but like quicker than you think.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
Like, you're not going to become a master at it, but you can become good at it pretty quickly.
competent at the minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
That's sick. I find myself to be I enjoy trying new things, I do, but I've got a bit of the tism, bro. Like I'm happy to do the same thing forever. You know what I mean? Like I'm always striving to be better and find something in addition to add to my thing, which is why I struggle in life in general because there's only so many hours in a day. But I'm happy to just throw a ball at the ceiling and try and catch it, bro, for 8 hours.
Yeah.
You know? If it was progressive. Yeah. You know?
I think I'm the opposite. I have to do something different.
Yeah, I used to have the twitch, bro. I used to be ADHD. Like I used to not be able to watch a movie. I used to not be able to listen to people talking to me. I'm just daydreaming about other things.
Yeah.
And I just forced myself to just like, this is what I have to do. And now I'm just like, because I can see that you only get better at doing something by consistently doing it, I'm like, I don't want to do anything else ever again. You know, I'm gonna be number one at this. Yeah.
That's cool.
So the interest you have in trying something new is what's going to keep propelling you. And that explains, in my opinion, everything that I was asking in the beginning with why do you see the progression in the last year, you know? With 30,000 followers on TikTok and bro, 3,000 followers on YouTube in a year is insane. Coming from someone who's doing it, that's bananas, bro. Yeah.
That's cool. It's
Very cool. Very cool. Would you ever want to take it to a stage of like going back to doing the travel side? Because I know you haven't been doing the travel in a while, but when you went to Canberra, was that for someone else's content?
So
or was that for you?
that's funny actually. So Mahmoud wanted to go to Canberra to just film like a YouTube video there, and I just want to be there, be in the video. So we filmed it all. I made a couple vlogs while I was there just to get something out of it. Filmed all the YouTube, never put it out.
Really?
This is like last July or something. They started editing it, but because you've seen how hard it's going on TikTok, they started editing it, and then it got so busy with TikTok that like they just never went back into it, and then now it's been this long. They're like, yeah, that thing's gone, bro. I think they still got the footage and stuff. They're like, bro. They're like,
Wow.
whatever. Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever done that. I don't know if I've ever recorded something and not posted it. Yeah. That's crazy. Did you do that yourself with anything? Like, do you ever record it and then be like, nah?
I think I've done a couple, but not because I think it was just shit.
Yeah.
It was more like I wasn't happy to put it out.
Yeah, okay.
I think that's usually after editing it though. Like I'll edit it, at least most of it, and I realize like it's just. But honestly, like maybe like 2 times.
Yeah.
Once or twice, yeah. Like this was like early on, like when I was doing gaming videos.
Yeah, well. Yeah, no, there's no gaming videos at all on your channel at all now, isn't there?
Nah, not recent. Nah, not like since like 2019 or something.
Yeah. Wow. Do you miss
2020
that? Do you miss that?
Bro, it's crazy. I was watching him literally a couple of days ago. I was watching my old videos.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, I miss it. Actually, it was actually, that's what got me into YouTube, and I actually miss it.
Would you be able to start taking the avenue of doing the streaming with gaming? Do you have the time to be able to do that, like late at night in your chill time?
I don't know, man.
Do you game at all?
But I'm gaming nerd.
Yeah.
Like I used to game every day, but I haven't in so long because I don't have the time.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if I am gaming, I'm wasting my time.
Oh, I feel
You know what I mean? Like I love it. The last game I played was the new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I platinum trophied it in under 48 hours.
Yeah, well.
2 days. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's how I am with gaming, but that's why I can't do it. Like I sat there on like the Friday, it came out like Friday at midnight. And back then I was like, I went nocturnal for a bit. I'd go to bed at like 7 a.m., wake up at like 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Like I just went like, once I started working for myself, I just went, hey, you live, oh no, you do that, bro.
It's
you get no
different.
sunlight, it's fucked.
Nah,
Like, it was
it's
so
different,
bad.
bro. I have to take vitamin D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, so I remember I started downloading it. I went gym at like 2 a.m., came back. I started playing at 6 a.m., playing. It's like Friday to Saturday, yeah. And then I went, filmed for a client, came back, kept playing, slept for a bit. And then by Sunday, like not just finished the game, 100% of the fucking all the side missions, and then platinum trophied it. I fucking in 2 days, bro. Then I was like, I'm done. That's how I do it. I
That's
finished
a good
it,
2 days,
and then it was a fucking great 2 days, and then went back into work.
Yeah.
Like proper. I didn't like skip work or anything. I kept like working in between, but if I wasn't working or gym, I was playing the game.
Yeah, nice. I'm the same, but I built this PC to be able to edit and game at the same time. It was all the specs that I wanted to be able to have, the processing power and stuff.
Yeah.
Downloaded whatever the game was, the COD. I think it was the remastered one.
Oh,
it was
yeah,
that came out. Downloaded it, got to 11%. I think for some reason I had to unplug it and move it, and then never downloaded it anymore.
My PC's for gaming as well. I
Yeah.
can't see the last time I played a game on it.
I know.
Like I used to stream a lot,
Yeah.
but it's hard because it's like it just takes away from like the YouTube and stuff. So eventually, when I do get an editor and I'm able to leave the management stuff, I will get into streaming. I keep saying I'm going to stream, but it's hard to find the time because then I try to get up early in the morning because obviously I do work outside of it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to have a good routine. If I stream, I'm just going to be streaming so late. Whereas if I like wasn't working and stuff, I can do it earlier.
Yeah.
But because I have to get the work out of the way and my YouTube stuff is the priority still. It's hard to have a good sleep schedule at least.
And from what I hear, streaming's a different beast on its own. It's,
Yeah, that's
it's,
its own
it's another
thing.
consistent.
I have to be consistent with that.
Yeah.
I don't think I have the time to be consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Especially while trying to have, like, it might not sound like I don't have much of a social life. It's because I don't.
Yeah.
I go out here and there. I try to see the boys every couple of weeks or something. And then obviously I've been seeing a girl now as well.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get that like at least once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just, it's
I'm the same, bro. I
hard.
struggle to find time to see people. This is when I hang out with people.
yeah, not even just to see people, but like even for your mental health, it's so like refreshing to just be out, be away from everything, and just have a laugh with the boys.
Bro, especially away from the computer.
Yeah. Oh, bro.
Oh my God, don't you feel like you're
When I'm
coming
there
back alive?
editing, oh man, because I especially with like the big YouTube videos, the For the Boys ones, I'm there editing hours, but I'll just stop and just sit outside for like half an hour.
Yeah.
I just sit and I can't go on my phone. I just sit there, which is weird for me.
Yeah.
I usually can't just sit there.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there just relaxing.
Yeah.
I can just get some sunlight in my eyes and my skin.
Yeah.
And the fresh air, bro. I have my window open, but it's different outside. You know,
Yeah,
I'm on my
yeah.
PC.
Yeah. I remember you told me before you were really doing your journaling. I remember you were making videos about it too. Journaling, meditating, and
morning routine. Yeah.
what was one more thing? There was 3 things. Journaling,
Meditating.
meditating, and
Oh.
was there 3 or 2? Reading?
Reading?
Yeah,
Yeah,
reading,
yeah,
reading. Are you still interested in those things?
I am, but I wasn't as consistent. More especially when like work picked up. It's like I'd wake up, go gym, come back and work.
Yeah,
You know, so it's
yeah.
like I just didn't.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't have the time. I could push it, like because that'll take like half an hour. I can do that, but it's like life's so on the go. It's like I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think like I want to get back into that because I feel like it's just an hour in the morning where it's just quiet and it's peaceful.
Yeah.
Like I miss it now. For a bit I didn't because I was just grinding, but now it's like because life's such a rush. I do miss just the slowing down, just breathing, writing. I realized how much that did help, and I ended up being more productive during the day because of that.
Yeah, that's good. As long as it creates productivity.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to post the next clip I'm posting on Instagram is a podcast I filmed a few weeks ago. And the guest was telling me about morning routines and how he used to have this crazy morning routine that went on for ages and do this. And then he's like, yeah, morning routines are gay.
Yeah, honestly,
he
like,
goes, what's the point? Like if I'm just wasting time and not doing what I need to do, why don't I just do the things I need to do?
That's what I mean. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I just dove into the shit I was doing.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the days I didn't go gym in the morning, like if I was resting, I just go on my phone in the morning. And that's the worst shit.
I do my best to avoid that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I realized I just sit on my I turn on my like 'cause my alarm goes off. I'll turn it off, and then I'll just see I have some notifications. So I just go on it. It just goes from looking at notifications to I've been on TikTok or Instagram Reels for an hour. Fuck. And then that just it's crazy. Even though you know you have to get work done, it's crazy how that just sets the tone for the day. Like if you fuck that up, even though in your mind you're like, no, I gotta do work. You do it, but it's
not
so
the
much
same,
slower,
eh?
bro. It's not
Yeah.
the same, bro.
Yeah.
It's not.
I'm,
That's why, yeah.
Now when I wake up, I don't check my phone until I go to the gym. When I'm at the gym, I can check my messages. I can do this and that between sets.
That's what I usually do as well when I go gym.
Yeah.
That's the days like I'm resting. It's like, it's
It's
fuck yeah.
crazy how you can notice the difference if you check your phone or not. When you just say driving to the gym, if it's the first thing you do, you start to remember everything you had to do. And then when you start to do for me, it's between sets. I can message the people I need to message. I can do this and that. But if I check my phone first, I don't have that at the gym. I get to the gym and I'm just like watching a YouTube video. You know? I just got it resting on the floor and I'm just like doing preach curls or something, you know? And I'm not even counting my reps. I'm like, it was probably 10. It was like 3. You know? Yeah, it's crazy how bad it is for your brain to go on your phone.
Yeah.
And it's what we're doing.
Like, you know how bad it
feeding
is,
the
and you
beast.
still do it. Yeah, it's like, you know, it's bad.
We're not just consumers, but we're also contributors to the beast as well.
It's fucking bad.
But at the same time, having online content to watch is so good for your mental health as well. You know, if you can, I think that it can create inspiration. It can create motivation. My feed's like classic Andrew Tate one saying, "Get up, pussy."
Yeah,
shit like
I
that.
got a little bit of motivation shit as well.
I've actually, that's for my own life, that's personally beneficial.
I prefer it over the other shit that comes up. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, it gets to the point where it's like, how many motivational videos you're gonna watch before you get the shit done?
Yeah.
Watching it isn't gonna get the shit done.
Yeah.
Like that's what it comes down to and everything. It's like action. You gotta just do the shit.
Action. You're right.
You can be like not motivated at all. Just do the shit and it'll still work out.
Yeah.
Even if you don't believe in yourself, if you do the work, it's still gonna work out. Even if you don't think it will.
Yeah.
It's just doing the work.
It's just getting stuck in that rabbit hole, bro. I mean, like, bro, I'll go on TikTok, which I'll honestly probably go on once a day, and I'll try not to go more than 10 minutes a day. I'll try. Sometimes it exceeds it, but if I see a Charlie D'Amelio video, I'm like, oh, Charlie's back, you know? Yeah.
You know, I don't think she's ever, since the day I got TikTok, come up on my feed.
Really?
Honestly, I don't think so.
I think I put her on my For You page because I was just like, here you go, girl.
Really?
Yeah.
What does she do? I don't even, like, she just dances
I don't
and
know what
shit.
she does now. I don't think she does dancing and stuff anymore.
Oh, actually?
Back then, because like I've always grown up around dancers. My sister did it when we were
Oh,
younger.
yeah.
My cousins, which are like my family friends, they're all dancers. One of them, I'm proud of them. She's like a family friend who I call my cousin. She's like got her dream job now. She's on cruise ships dancing around the world.
Oh, shit, that's
so
mad.
dancing's always been a part of my life. So when TikTok first came out and I seen these people dancing, I thought to myself like, I love that it's now become something so much more popularized, and it's like I can see the people that I grew up with who were dancing, and I did hip hop and shit when I was in school.
Actually?
My nickname in primary school was Dance Man.
Dance man.
Dance Man.
That's creative.
Yeah. I don't know where it came from, who created it, but someone called me Dance Man, and it just stuck in primary school. Yeah.
You still got the moves?
If Chris Brown comes on,
Yeah,
I
Chris
will.
Brown.
I can't help it, but now I'm just happy on a dance floor to go nuts. I'm just happy to go nuts. I'm not trying to bust a move anymore, you know. I'm not trying to. But what I was getting at was growing up around dance studios because my sister did it and all this. We were there for 6 days a week, every day. Mount Druitt Shopping Centre. They had dance studios. Me and my mates who had sisters as well. We would spend every afternoon there from school finished till sun comes down. Every day.
Wow.
In the shopping centre, finding things to do. Like going to those little vending machines with the candy and like twisting them 100 times until we got one
But they
candy.
still have those.
They still have those, yeah.
But I don't think they changed those lollies, bro. I don't think they're good to eat.
the same
honestly,
lollies. Yeah.
From when we were kids, yeah. Like I don't think they're safe.
Because no one puts money in, everyone just keeps shaking it until one falls out. You're like, yes!
Does that work?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I was
You
always
just keep
asking
doing
for
it.
money.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I was getting rewarded then.
So I guess that's why I kind of enjoyed TikTok in the beginning, because I got to see a version of which everyone can get to later.
Yeah.
It was nice. Yeah, but I don't know how we got to the D'Amelio. Sorry for bringing it up. But basically, what she's doing now. Yeah. But I don't. Do you think the same thing I've thought? Is there the same content creators there always was, or do you constantly see new ones? Because I don't know if I notice any new ones.
No, I think I've seen new ones.
You have seen new ones?
I think it's just different type of content. Depends what you're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Like the big content creators in whatever you're watching are always going to be the big ones.
Yeah.
There'll be new ones coming up, but you're just going to have to find them. But like, because like I've been watching so much different shit. Like I watch a lot of like poker. So they're creators that I've never seen before. They're new ones.
Yeah,
I've been
true.
watching a lot of it's bad, but like, you ever see like the guys in America that just fucking swerve through traffic and shit?
Yeah, I love them.
The swimmers and stuff.
Yeah.
Fuck, I love that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I've been watching so much of that.
Yeah.
Like since probably the last year almost. I've just been fucking.
You know what's cool about Insta? Have you noticed? It's kind of cool, but it's also really weird that it's picked up. There's always says, wouldn't it be nice if there was a page dedicated to swerving in traffic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many of those.
It's infinite, bro.
The most random shit as well.
Yeah.
I love them.
Wouldn't it be nice if there was a page dedicated to Tyson Fury looking awkward.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I
I
wouldn't be
made it up.
surprised.
I made it up.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I've seen the most random stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sick. It's
See,
sick.
they've been popping off recently. Those ones. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. You never be able to catch. You never be able to predict what's happening. You just have to be able to adapt. You know, never be able to predict. It's sick, bro. I'm blown away at everything that you've come. You blew my mind the first time when you told me you did the YouTube and that was your main thing. It blew my mind. I was like, oh, what the hell? Yeah. Now that you've told me that you're running social media management, that's blowing my mind again, bro. It's sick. It's
actually
sick.
crazy. I'm gonna look back at the first podcast we did.
Yeah.
See how much. I just realized how much I've changed since then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Everything's different. I remember I was watching it just before, just because I was like, oh, it's coming over today. Let's watch it. I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't get too far into it, so I might want to go back and finish it. But everything's different, bro. The person you are today is different to the person you were. I honestly feel like the person I am today is different to the person I was. Even the whole podcast is
I'd hope
different.
so, bro. Fucking 2
Yeah.
years, you'd want to change. You want to be the same
Yeah,
person,
yeah.
or at least better, hopefully.
Yeah. Do you ever go back and watch your old videos and see a different person?
That's what I've been doing recently. Yeah, I realized like my videos are just quality wise better. I think I'm more confident now on camera. Like it's not like I wasn't like not confident, but I think I'm just more. Like you just get more confident as you do it, and
Yeah.
like just the editing so much better.
My mate said to me, Zibbo, shout out Zibbo, he told me once, if you can't look back at yourself online and cringe, you haven't grown.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like I've watched my like the first video I ever put out, the first videos at the time I thought was sick. I look back now and I'm like, it's fucking shit.
Yeah.
So no, some of them I've been watching and I'm like, they're not that bad. Like it's
Yeah.
I do a better job now. There's cringy moments, but some of it I'm like, oh, actually it was kind of funny then. Actually, that's why I kind of did well because it wasn't bad. But I know in like a few years' time, I'll look back at the shit I'm doing now and be like, it's fucking shit.
Yeah.
I hope so anyways. I want to think it's shit.
Well, it's cool because you're going and filming with people as well. So you're obviously getting better at camera work as well. Like, are you a bit more familiar with the way that lighting works and like all that kind of stuff as well?
Well, I kind of had a good idea anyways because I was always filming myself anyways. But like lighting. So like you got a mad lighting setup here.
Yeah, it's one of the most things I wanted to do the most. Yeah,
Lighting is like the most important thing for a camera. You can have a great quality camera, shit lighting, and it just looks shit.
Yeah,
Lighting will make it look so much better than what it even is.
Yeah. It's sick. It's sick.
You got the new mics as well. You're like, yeah.
Everything's new. Everything's new. I had to upgrade everything. But to be honest, I left as soon as I finished this room. I started to make another one. Make another room.
Actually.
So I had to just tell myself one more year because I got to the episode 52, which was 1 year, and I had this room done.
Yeah.
So I'm going to wait till it gets episode 104, and then I'm going to.
So you're doing another room?
I want to have a brand new setup again. It might be in the same room, still trying to work out situations of living and things like that. But everything will hopefully be different again.
I could still be here.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll still be here. I was thinking of moving it, and now I'm kind of thinking of staying. So we'll see. Yeah, but that's all I love the building the room process. It's fun.
Do ya?
It's fun, bro. It's a money pit. It's,
I know it is.
I thought I was going somewhere financially last year until I did this, and it's been a big decline, bro. And I haven't even put any more money into it since I did the room, and it's just like, where's my money, man? I have no money. Yeah.
Nah, the feeling after you finish the room, you just sit down for a sec. You're like, how good's that feeling?
Euphoria.
Right?
Euphoria.
That's a good high.
Yeah.
That's what that is. You just sit down. You're like, it's fucking like it's just you don't even want to say a word. You just breathe.
Yeah. All right. Well, for everyone listening, camera's light again, but it's a good indication towards the fact that it's been the length of the episode. Have to say, dude, I'm super grateful for you coming and doing it.
Thank you for
again.
having me, bro.
Yeah.
I'll always be keen to come back.
Done. Well, then you're going to come on again. Yeah.
2 years time, I'll come back and see where we are now.
Yeah, madness. It's madness. So very impressed with everything you've been doing, bro. You've given me the motivation I need now to start hustling even forward. It's fucking amazing to see. I'm impressed with the community that you've surrounded yourself with. Like, that's going to be the most exponential growth, I think.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, just surrounding yourself with like-minded people. People say if you want to be a millionaire, surround yourself with millionaires.
That's it.
And if you want to be a successful content creator, surround yourself with others. So, yeah, big props.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, gang. All right, for everyone listening, thank you for making it to the end of the episode. It's been another amazing episode, another amazing week. And as you know, there'll be another one next week. And for everyone listening, that's it.
Shawty catch a vibe, yeah, I had to put her on. Bought a two-seater, yeah, we heading for the sun. Shawty got my high, I ain't tripping for the funds. Yeah, I won't start, I ain't tripping, I'm a stunt.